Hello.
Do we talk now?
Yeah, you can talk now. You guys talk now? Yeah, yeah, you can talk now.
We can talk, yay!
Yes, you guys have now break the silence. You guys are available to talk. How
We're
you doing?
free!
You're free. Hello. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? It's been forever.
Very well.
I love to hear it. Love to hear it. You guys, you know what? Last time I spoke to you guys, I was a face cammer. And now I get to I can use my VTuber model now, and I get to see you guys as me, the Trickster Demon. Isn't that great? It's great, awesome, love it.
Yes, I love your model so much.
Oh,
I don't know why it's so crisp. Look at it. Look at it. It's so crispy.
Yay!
I appreciate. Thank you. But hey, it was great to see you guys. Thank you so much for giving me your time to come on my show. We are going to be teaching our fellow weebs here in chat how to behave. We have some Anime Expo coming up, and we have offkai coming up. We have TwitchCon going on a little bit later. So you know what? I think what better yet, start teaching all these fellow amazing people here in chat how we should be respectively act in these kind of convention centers. So I think it'd be really nice. What do you think? What do you guys say?
Yeah.
What do you think? You think we have a lot to discuss, a lot to teach these people?
I'm super excited to learn
yeah.
today.
I love it.
Teach.
Wait, learn. Spelly, you're the expert. You're the expert. You not really learn. You be teaching.
Yeah, I knew that.
Of course. Do I have the question myself? Should I question these people? I know. I should question these people. Anyway, hello everyone. This is a fun little amazing show we'll be hosting for you guys today, where we're going to be discussing the con etiquette for weebs, where we'll be discussing all the good things and bad things you should be doing. Oh, not should be doing, but should see at cons. So we'll see if you guys will learn something from this, and maybe be able to give you guys your own personal experience. I love it. Oh, why you slap me? How dare? We'll hunt you down, Trickco. Okay, I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or a threat. I have to watch out for that.
Everyone meet for the meet and greet of Trickco at the Rock Formation.
The Rock Formation now!
We'll find a rock formation. No, actually, no. For context, I was saying to somebody, like, we were talking about, like, if you wanted to do a meet and greet and you didn't have like an official spot or anything, like, find a common landmark and then be like, yo, come over there. So I just made up the Rock Formation.
The Rock Formation, yes, just random rock formation.
Rock Formation.
We'll see. Well, no worries. It's still good to see. It's good to see you guys. So yeah, we'll be discussing a couple of different topics. First, we're going to be discussing kind of like the TLDR of normal etiquette. But before we do that, who are lovely professionals here today to actually like get our little information from? How about we start with you, Wild Spice? What makes you so cool and awesome, and also what makes you think that you can talk a little bit about con etiquette?
Chat, I was dragged here. No, I'm kidding.
What? No! I asked you very politely. I asked very politely.
No.
I asked very politely, respectfully.
Yes, respect. I was respectfully dragged in here. No, my name is Wild Spice. I am your demon hole queen, and I am a member of Solar, which is a VTuber agency. Hurrah. I have been content creating since 2018, and I am very well versed in cosplay. I've been a cosplayer for over 25 years, and I've been going to conventions since 2003, and I currently volunteer at several conventions. So yeah! And I've been a guest at them too. So yippee!
I love to see it. Awesome. And our lovely Spelly, what makes you so awesome and qualified to teach all these other people about con etiquette?
Yes, teaching. I am here to teach about the etiquette of the artist alley. And I'll help with the hygiene section too. I've been learning that one recently. I've actually gotten really good at showering.
Recently? Recently? What do you mean recently?
We all start somewhere, Trickco.
Yeah, how many cons have you been to? You mean just recently?
We all start somewhere.
Huh. All right, well, you know what? I might have to refrain on it, but we don't have enough time to get more people on here, so we'll just have to make do with the amazing people we have here. So we'll make sure. Technically, what a surprise! Teaching, what a surprise! But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good times. So, the main things I wanted to talk about when it comes to why should we do con etiquette. So the thing is that when we go to cons, you might just kind of want to join in and just kind of. Oh my god, so much anime, so much cool, so much awesome. I can act any way I want to because I'm with my fellow weebs. Yeah, even though this is a very welcoming, very amazing space of amazing communities, there's still some ways that you guys could be a little socially awkward bunch. So you guys kind of have to watch out with the kind of things you like enter with, because what you might not think is really that bad, or you might think is normal, might be very weird or uncomfortable for others. So that's kind of why we're doing this video, because we want you guys to kind of be aware that, hey, there could be some things you're doing that might throw people off a little. It's again, nothing's wrong. You're not doing something wrong. We just want to make you aware of something. So we'll make you aware that these kind of things might not be very good or might look down upon if you're trying to do those kind of things in like kind of a space like this. It's a group of a whole bunch of amazing people all come together, but a lot of these people we all kind of experienced are a little socially awkward. So we might have to just inform them of these kind of like interactions you might have with other people, so that you might be able to do it. I think that'd be really good for you. What do you guys think? Do you guys think there's a reason we should be talking about this kind of stuff? Do you think there's a good reason that some people might mess up a little bit?
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then I'm ready for the Twitch etiquette one next.
I know, right? They have their own. They have their own.
The sequel.
Yes, I've never been to TwitchCon, so I might have to do a video on that afterwards. Definitely. 100%. All right. So the main point when it comes to con etiquette is that we're all there just to have fun. Okay, we're here with a community of amazing people, all enjoying the same thing. When it comes to animeexpo, it's about enjoying anime. When it comes to offkai, it's about VTubers and streaming. And then of course, Twitch is mostly just about streaming. But the main point of it is that we're all having fun. So I always suggest that if it comes to you having fun, great, do it, have fun. But if you feel like what you're doing might impede on other people having fun, then maybe you should just kind of like step back and kind of realize that, you might want to like reevaluate how you interact with other people. So that's why we're doing this video. So making sense. And also, don't forget, mistakes happen. We're not shaming people for acting the way they are. We all make mistakes and we all like have those kind of awkward moments, like there'd be some times where you might see someone you recognize and all you want to do is just show them that, hey, you are an amazing content creator, I support you and always enjoy all those kind of things. And you want to say that in your mind, but when you actually come up in person and see them and you actually see them for the first time, you might act a little awkward or weird in front of them, which again, there's nothing wrong, but you just have to be aware of that these lovely content creators, artists, cosplayers, they're all humans behind all this stuff. And just like how you want to respect a person just out in the streets, you should do the exact same thing in these conventions. Just because they are like popular or they make something you really enjoy doesn't mean you should treat them any different than you just treat a random person on the street. Okay? Do you understand that? Do you guys believe that too?
I agree.
Everyone
is human.
Everyone's human.
Except VTubers, apparently.
Apparently, VTubers are not human, so that's why we have to do this show, just to let people know about it. VTubers are human? What?
Oh my god, there's humans.
What?
There's humans behind the screen.
What?
What?
I thought you were anime.
I thought you were anime. I thought you were real anime
girls. I thought you were an anime girl. Yeah, right.
Oh man, I just broke everyone's just like immersion right there. It's like, wait, you're not?
Sorry, everyone. Surprise.
But like the main thing is just that and I fell to this as well. A little personal story. I thought I'd never really get like starstruck before. I never really did. But one year at Anime Expo, I met Lost Paws. I don't know if you guys know who Lost Paws is. But I met him like it was like super long ago. It was like 7 years ago when I first met him. And I just kind of walked by him. I didn't like expect to see him. I just like caught him in the corner of my eye as he walked by me. I was like, huh? Lost Paws. Oh my God. And he was like, oh, hey, what's up, man? I was like, dude, can I get a picture? And he was like, yeah, sure, why not? And I took a picture and I looked so awkward and weird about it. I was like, I really like your content. He was like, oh, thank you, man. And then he just left. And it was that. For him, he probably just thought it was just like a normal fan interaction. Like, cool, random dude. Okay, take a picture. Okay, cool, bye. For me, I was like, I met someone I know. Oh my God. You know, so like.
I feel that.
I never thought I would act that way. But it was kind of like a kind of awe-inspiring moment where like, you never know. You might just walk across and you just might see someone you just like think is really cool. You just want to say hi. I don't know if I should have done it respectfully because I did it like one. We'll talk about this kind of rule in a little bit, but it just was in the middle of a crowd in the middle of the hallway. I just like pulled him to the side. I was like, please take a picture with me, you know. So I don't know if I was in the way of other people, but this is one of those kind of things that like I just was spur of the moment, didn't think it would ever happen again. So I had to like take a picture of him right then and there, not realizing that I saw him like 5 other times throughout the entire convention center. So I was like, oh, okay. That's cool. Fine. So like kind of fun stuff like that. Have you ever like met someone who like you were like kind of starstruck on?
I have to say unfortunately, and I only say unfortunately because of how I acted. It was so bad. I was really. So it was a few years ago, and it was. Oh my gosh. Aaron from Game Grumps.
Oh, you met Aaron? Oh, so cool.
Yeah. And I like, again, it was the same exact thing, or it was in passing. And my friends were like nudging me to be like, yo, go take a picture and all that jazz. And I was like, no. And like, I kid you not, I'm so embarrassed. I screamed. Not like a full on fangirly scream, but like no, don't, like all this other stuff. And I was like, and then it caught their attention anyway. And I was like, oh my God, let me just, now they're staring at me. I feel awkward. So I just went up and I asked, like, can I take a picture? Oh my gosh. Don't do that, kids, or everyone. That's how not to act. Although it's really, I will be completely honest, it was very hard in the moment.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
You're caught off guard, and it's like, oh wait, I actually like what you do.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, that's the main thing I'm trying to get at. Is this like, even though we're going to lay down some like unwritten rules and things that we should act, don't hurt yourself or like blame yourself for like breaking these a little bit. Just because, you know, you might just be like, oh my God, that is like so and so. I'm a huge fan. Just jumble up and just try and like get a picture of them. Like it's fine. It's normal. They're probably super used to it. They probably deal with some pretty crazy people themselves. But just be aware that like, hey, still keep this in mind. You like keep on like have this in the back of your brain when you're going to these cons and be like, oh wait, I could be seen as a dick if I do some of these things in a bad order. Okay, let me try and be more respectful this time, you know? So that's mostly. Spice, have you met anyone, or you probably don't get starstruck because you're actually in more behind the scenes. You probably handle with a lot of those like big content creators, right?
No, I've been starstruck. I'm trying to think of one that was recently.
She just sees so many amazing stars all the time. She can't figure out which one to do. She's like, well, I just need someone recent, you know, like someone recent that happened, you know, because I have so many other ones. I want to do one recent.
Last offkai. I was walking around the con floor with my friends. It was my first time at offkai. And Quinn Bennett was just out on the floor. We ran into him just walking around.
Hi.
And we were just talking to him, and I'm like, he was really chill. He's really nice to talk to. He's cool.
Oh,
he gave us a hug. I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Yeah, that, yeah. Afterwards, not like I'm pretty composed usually when I've met. So For a little background, I did the Disney college program when I was in college, so I worked at Disney World for a semester. And that was one of the things during training. They were like, if you have a celebrity that comes to like your attraction or anything like that, you can't be acting like starstruck and all that. You have to just treat them like a human being because that's what they are.
Whoa! What? Crazy. Crazy. Who's Quinn Bennett? That's what Chaz says.
He was a VTuber in Niji Sanji.
Oh.
In his past life. He is not anymore. Yeah, he's more of a FaceCam streamer now, I feel like, but cool. He does have a VTuber model as well, but he used to he was a VTuber, yeah. But yeah, he's really cool. Check him out. Anyway, yeah, so at Disney it was like you can't be starstruck because you will get in trouble if you act like that. So like I met Nick Lachey from 98 Degrees one time. We saw Miley Cyrus one time. There are a bunch of different celebrities that came through back then. Mind you, this was over like 10 years ago. But yeah, like, so I guess just from that experience, it's like they're humans too. So just, you know,
treat them like humans.
Treat them like a human
Same
being.
thing with VTubers. Same thing with artists. Same thing with those people.
Lives.
They're just regular people, you know.
Just be people.
Yep.
Exactly. 100%. Awesome. Well, like I said, I mentioned that at the very beginning that this might be some videos for first timers. So first timers, I want you guys to write these things down. So we're going to now get into our first con etiquette parts. And this is just kind of like a general etiquette to try and go for it. Some of the things I wrote down, and you guys can agree. You can also even disagree, and then you can also add your own like personal opinions on them. Okay, there will be a test. There'll be a test. There'll be a test at the end, guys. Make sure remember.
Yo, people will be dropping a test in the chat.
who was the person that starstruck Wild Spice, and what their name, what they're known for?
And what are all their social handles?
Yeah, all the social handles. Bonus points if you could name every single model they had. Love it. Hey, so the first kind of like underrated rules I would say is that like playing loud music from speakers. Like I see this happen so much in anime expos that people just walk around playing anime music, and I don't know why they do this. I'm guessing they just trying to like keep to the like anime theme and stuff like that. But I don't know, I feel like it's kind of weird when people like play their own music out in a big public space like this. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is like yay or nay kind of thing? I just think it's kind of annoying whenever I had people like walk around with like their Bluetooth speakers blasting out like crazy One Piece music. I don't know. Spelling might like that, but I don't know about you. What do you guys? What's your thoughts? Wild Spice. What are your thoughts on people walking around? Actually, also, is there a rule based off that? As someone who used to work at cons, like, is that like a rule of people just playing loud music?
I work at cons currently, so it's not past tense.
So yeah, so you work at cons. Is there like a rule behind that?
It's really dependent. I feel like it's really dependent on the convention. But yeah, that's common like etiquette. No offense, nobody wants to not everybody necessarily wants to hear all of your music. Like, I get it, people do it, I think too, because hey, we're at at an anime convention, for example. We're at an anime convention, we got to keep the vibes. I'm gonna play this random track list of anime music on my speaker really loud. But then there's also some people who do it as part of their cosplay. They'll play like music from the show that they're cosplaying from. So it depends. Like, it might be in the rules that like you can play music, but like you got to watch your volume. Or the convention may not bother you about it, but you might have the venue staff come up to you and say something and be like, excuse me, you need to turn that down. Like, yeah, venue rules.
Venue rules. Okay. So like it's depending on the venue, really, and really it's just like
that too,
be respectful on your music. And even though it's kind of like a hole move to do if you're just walking around like that, But if it's based off like a cosplay, like say like Darth Vader was walking with stormtroopers and you have the bomb, it kind of might make sense. It kind of fits a little bit.
Yeah.
So I can see that. Spelly, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't even think about like having music be a part of your cosplay. That's really cool.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Like I can see it, but most of the times I ever hear it, I just hear people just blaring out music, and that's
Right.
all they do is just walk around with just speakers and just blaring out like anime music. Which don't get me wrong, there's some pretty poppin' anime music. The OST on One Piece, very good. But that's just not what I wanted. Like. Here, I mean, it's already loud at conventions. You're gonna find out it's
Yes,
already
it is,
super crazy
yeah.
loud. I don't need a walk behind someone who's blaring out like Sora Online intros. You know, I don't need that. If you want to jam out the music, just wear headphones. Just go for that. Just wear headphones. Go.
That's also fair, yeah.
Now, the other one I actually do see sometimes too is exclusives, like fighting over exclusives and stuff like that. Now, I know this is a pretty
Oh my.
taboo subject to talk about, but there is going to be some people going to cons not because they are a fan of the community, they don't care about anime, they might not be really interested in that. They're only there to run in, get there as soon as possible to like vendor halls and buy up all the exclusives as quickly as possible, just so they can head back home and sell it at like a ridiculously high price.
Scalpers!
I hate scalpers. No, don't be a scalper, please. Like, come on, guys, don't be scalpers. Just come. Like, if you're going to be going to these kind of events, please go because you want to have fun, enjoy yourselves. And
Yeah.
you should be going, if you want to go buy some cool exclusive stuff, hey, go for it. Have fun, enjoy it. But like, please just don't just fight over people and stuff like that. Like, if it's the last item, just be respectful, you know. Like, unless you like waited all day for this, then really you shouldn't be fighting over stuff like this, you know. Just be respectful.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the vendors have like a certain level of like knowledge of how many of these things are sold, so they know how to cut off people. But I don't know. What do you think? Like, Spice, do you ever like have like vendors like run out items a lot quicker and had to like give unfortunate news to like people in lines?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh.
All the time.
That's unfortunate. Okay.
It happens. Yeah, it happens. But yeah, I am not a fan of the scalpers either. I'm like, I wish.
Just don't be a
I
scalper.
wish it wasn't a thing.
It's kind of hard to regulate that because like obviously, you know, like I'm pretty sure, like, don't you think like vendors have like rules in place, like one person can't buy 80 products of the same thing?
Yeah, that's the thing. It depends on whoever the vendor is. Like, they may be like, they could put up a limit. Like, hey, here's a limit. We have a limit of like one per person or one per whatever, one a day or whatever. Like, you can come back tomorrow and buy another one, but today you can only buy one.
Makes sense.
So, yeah.
Which I think that's honestly the best thing to do that kind of stuff. Like, Spelly, what do you think? What's your thoughts on people just like fighting over exclusives and like scalpers stuff?
Well, fighting over
Yeah.
exclusives is pretty silly personally, but I know that
Yes.
a lot of vendors will have set amounts for specific days, especially if they know days where they're gonna have more people around. So they'll have like just easy numbers, 100 on that Friday, 200 on the Saturday, and then like 100 on the Sunday. So then like it'll be sold out for that day, but then they'll have more left over the next day.
Yeah.
That helps a little bit, at least.
A little bit, at least a little bit. Okay,
Yes.
makes sense. Okay, I like it. So I have like a kind of like a personal story about this. This is kind of funny.
You fought over something?
Well, no. So I was.
Who did you fight?
So it was hilarious because I didn't do any fighting. Apparently, it was a person fighting with a vendor about this anime figure, and they were doing everything they can to haggle. They were haggling like crazy on this person. And here's the thing: it was the last day of the convention, like last hour, and people were just trying to sell this stuff because usually they have like a certain amount they want to pay for. You know, they spend so much money on their spots to sell their items, so they want to make a profit. That's like the whole point, is to make a profit. So sometimes they usually, if they make their profit, they usually don't really care. They just grab their stuff and go. But some like independent vendors would like to sell their stuff and make some kind of like deal with someone. Be like, hey, you know what? If I'm not going to be selling this item, might as well like sell it for something. People bank on that. On the last day, you'll see a lot of people just running around, just like trying to make deals with like vendors. And one time I was walking by, I was trying to find this very specific Fate Grand Order figure that I just could not find at all. And I was walking, right? Some of those are really expensive, really cool, but I just couldn't find it. But when I was walking around, I overheard this one guy who was like, hey, I want to get this really big booba anime lady for like $30. and the vendor was like, dude, it was like $200. I marked it down to $90. I'm not going to sell you a $20 figure that was originally $200. And he was like, well, don't worry. You guys going to sell it to me anyway. I'll just wait until you guys are about to leave. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
and so like I walked away. I walked up and I was like, how much is that? And the guy goes, $90. I was like, cool, I'll buy it. And then I could feel the anger from the other guy just blaring behind my head. And he was like, what? I didn't look back. I just like, oh yeah, sure, I'll buy it. Why not? I didn't really care too much about the figure. I just thought it'd be hilarious if I just straight up, after seeing this argument happen, just straight up right behind him was like, I'll buy it. Yeah.
You're like, I'll come in and, oops, I bought it.
Oops, I bought it at the $9, which is, again, it's a really nice figure. I still have it to this day. It's a really nice figure. It's one of those, like, it's one of those, shoot, I don't know, like, I don't remember how the name goes, but it's one of those, like visual, like those Vocaloid kind of characters.
Okay.
But it was in one of those, like, bunny girl outfits with like the real stockings, so it was a really nice one.
Yeah.
And so I got it, and I just
it's probably is it Miku?
No, it's not Miku. It's like it's like I don't know. Sonic or something like that. I can't remember. Like
yeah, I know which one.
Yeah, it's the pink hair girl, big booba, and she wears headphones.
It's like a whole game, right?
Yeah, it's like a whole like audio game thing. You know? Trickco's hardcore, exactly. Trickco's hardcore. But I just don't really I didn't really like care too much about the character. I just thought it was hilarious that someone was trying to haggle this person so badly, and just some random guy just pops in and was like, I'll get it. It was so great. Sonico, yes, Sonico. That's what it was. Sonico. Yeah.
Thank you.
I had the Sonico, which I feel really bad because doing one of my moves, one of the fishnets got ripped. I feel really bad about it. Because it's really nice, like legit fishnets on the legs.
That sucked.
Yeah, but you know what? Again, it's totally fine. Sonico,
Gives a character.
Hi, JP. What's up? Did you call you Grandma Wild Spice? What?
Not Grandma. Hi, B.
It's good to see you. Good to see you guys.
Hi.
Hi, V. It's good to see you. Hello.
Hello.
But what do you guys think? Have you guys ever had like a interaction where someone was kind of like arguing about like a vendor purchase? Maybe like Spice, have you like had to like step between something like that happening?
No, I have not. Luckily.
That's good.
Most of the time for me for staffing, I'm usually in cosplay land, so I'm doing stuff with cosplay. So I'm not usually that side of I don't have to deal with the vendors, which love to the vendors and the artists. But yeah. Spelly, what about you? Has anyone tried to fight with you?
Actually, this might be interesting because you are an artist. Do you ever see something like that with artists in your area? Like, I don't think really people like to fight a lot during those kind of situations. They usually fight with vendors. But do you ever see something with like artists?
Artists, specifically fighting, no. I feel like most artists are they're lowball their prices. I don't think there's any more like lower.
It's crazy. No. That's
right.
like some of your art that you sell at is like ridiculously like amazing. Like I think that I spend most of my money in Artist Alley, like because I like spend like literally like hundreds of dollars because you guys are such great deals, and I think everyone kind of has an unwritten rule maybe where like you guys all like price at the same no matter the quality. Is that kind of what's going on? Because you guys, I always see like $25 for like 3 prints, something like that.
I think it's more or less like some people like talk with each other, or if you just like go to conventions, you kind of get the gist, or you take notes at conventions about like this is roughly how much, so you can kind of gauge like I can sell it for like this much at this convention. And it really depends on the convention too, because I have my offkai prices for tabling, but then I have my anime NYC prices for tabling, and it's very different.
I imagine it's because like how expensive it is to reserve a spot, and I imagine offkai is not as expensive as like New York, you know.
Yeah. Oh my god, just traveling, because I'm kind of like nearest the area. Traveling into it back and forth is like $20 just across the bridge and everything. It's like, whereas you know, it's not the same at offkai.
Oh, dang. Crazy. Well, that makes sense. Makes sense. Well, at least not into my friends. Like the main thing I want to get you at is that don't be trying to like haggling is kind of like
artist.
Yeah, not with the artists. Don't haggle with the artists, and it's actually going to be a part. Yeah, they're already low enough.
Yeah, most of them. You're not. No, they literally they are pouring their heart and soul into the literal product that you are buying. It's a little different with a vendor because of vendor, you know, mass production and stuff like. But this is like the artist is creating this with their hands.
Exactly. Like vendors are they didn't make the figures. They just are selling it. A lot of them are actually kind of scalpers themselves by buying it in bulk and then selling it at vendor calls.
And then they sell it for higher. Yep.
Yeah. So like technically they are scalpers themselves. So haggling with them is not the worst, but just be respectful on it. You know, they still spend a lot of money to reserve that spot, and they do want to make some kind of income. So like just be respectful. I usually get my like vendor stuff from actual like station areas. Like if I wanted to get a really cool like Sega character, I usually go to the Sega panel and I usually buy those things. So it's like official merch from them. Like if I see something that spots my eye in like a kind of like a small indie like statue place, then maybe. But I have so many figures. Figures that I just don't have room for. So like I don't really, unless the figure is like really cool, then usually I don't really like get those guys. But yeah,
I'll give you the room, Trickco, if you give me the figures. I got plenty of room here.
Well, yeah, let me just buy all the figures and give it to you. Yeah, that's totally how that works.
Yeah. Perfect. I'll hold on to them at my house.
How about this? I give you my old figures that I don't really need anymore, and then I just replace it with all the new figures. How about that? Give you my old hand-me-down. I'll give you the Sonico one that has a ripstock. You can have that one.
Oh, I'll take it.
Best deal. Awesome. Next part I want to go into is this kind of like people sitting around like taking breaks, which is nothing wrong with that. But I think you guys like how this video is kind of showing different areas of like where people can go. I think one of the rules is that one, obviously don't be impeding with like paths of like people walking by. If you want to like stand next to the pillars, it's fine. Just don't like be sitting in a giant circle in front of like a path. But also I think the main thing, and I think Spice can probably agree with me on, is that when you're sitting down, don't sit in front of like exits. Like stations, like where emergency exits, because that's like a safety risk. I've seen some people do that. I'm just like, yo, dude, like I've been in crowded areas of like anime expo. Like this video has been placing around, and like this is like nothing compared to like anime expos I've been to, where it's literally like freaking like sardines all piled together. If something bad happens, we need to be able to get out of there like nicely and organized. You guys can't be sitting around trying to pick up all your stuff in the middle of emergency exits. That's really dangerous.
100%. Yes.
A lot of the venue
areas.
Wild. Wait, how many times do you see that? Because I imagine it happens all the time.
It happens all the time. Like people, well, a lot of it is like People are like, oh, let's take a photo. Let's stand in front of the emergency exit. And it's like, how about we move over away from the emergency exit in case, God forbid, there's something like a fire alarm. You're going to be trampled really fast.
It's scary. It's scary. It's terrifying. Like a stampede of people are like really crazy, you know?
Yeah.
And a stampede of weebs, even scarier. What's this TikTok post?
Oh, because you were talking about like standing in the way, and it reminded me that there's like this trend that was going on during conventions where people are like how people be walking at conventions. It's like
oh yeah, I did see that. I did see like a trend of just people just like walking and like bumping into people on purpose.
Yeah.
And all that.
It's actually so real though.
I don't know if I can. How am I able to like show this? Oh, it moved. It moved as this. Okay. Shoot, hold on. Oh no, I'm using. Oh man, this is a good video too. Let me see. Can I do copy?
That's a good point too. Not to sit or hang out around the handicap or accessibility areas or ramps and stuff.
Oh, I agree 100%. Alright, so this is obviously this is widescreen, and so
Ooh,
it's gonna look weird.
The tiki talk, the vertical.
So I won't be able to show it properly.
But it absolutely.
Like it's super close to the person. It just smacks right into. Stop.
I see that happen a lot though, where it's like
that does happen a lot, yeah.
Especially with like the like really tight spaces of artist alleys. Well, some of them are like really small. I know there's not a lot of space, but some people they'll just be walking one way, turn right around,
yeah,
right, like smack into people.
Oh
man.
Yeah, so again, you'll be dealing with a lot of people. Again, a lot of these people like come to these things might be a little socially awkward, so they might be like in their own little world thinking about like, oh man, I gotta make sure I see the Hatsimiku panel at this time, blah blah. And then all of a sudden, random person in front of me.
I gotta go buy my head tie.
Oh,
I'm on a mission.
You know what? I don't actually have a
scalpers. Oh,
gotta go buy the scalpers. You know what? Actually, that is something I totally.
Fee was right in chat, by the way.
Fee. Also, don't sitting around in handicap.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. Please, like those spots are.
Just don't block entrances, please.
Yeah, stop. Like people like taking pictures. Like don't take pictures of people in middle of like entrances and walkways. Like if you want to take a picture, just ask them. Most of the time when I ask a picture of someone, usually they're pretty respectful and they usually will always like go off to the side and take a picture and pose and stuff like that. Usually you don't really see them like just do right in front of them, you know? Now,
right. Yeah. Most people know like, all right, cool. We're gonna step to the side here. Also, depending on like if they're working with a photographer or something like that, the photographer might be familiar with that too and be like, all right, let's move out of the way. Like when I used to do cosplay photography, I'd always make sure if we were shooting something, right, let's move off to the side here and not be in the walkway. Some conventions have that rule that you can't take photos in the walkway. You need to move. Or if you're a photographer and have like all your lights and stuff, you can't have those on the con floor because they're taking up space and you're blocking the walkway. So,
agreed. 100%. And we'll get into more of the cosplay kind of critiques. I have some interesting tidbits about those in a little bit. But you know what? One thing I did not put on here that I didn't even think about that we probably should a little bit discuss. I don't know if you guys want to, and we don't have to if we don't want to, but the 18 plus section of cons can like, okay, so 18 plus only goes there. So I imagine all you guys are adults going there. Please don't be weird. Please.
Yes.
That's
please.
Like don't be like oh my god, you know, like just go in, get what you want, and get out. Just don't dwell too much on like, because there's also not only like videos, games, and like manga that you can get over there. You don't have to read all that stuff right there. Just grab your stuff and go. Like I understand if you want to like feed through it to see if your like fetishes in that book and stuff, but kind of just grab your stuff and go. I just don't know why people like to like dwell too much into those kind of sections. And also there is going to be like content creators that are there who usually do those kind of like material. I imagine just like any other cosplayer, just be respectful to them. They might be really into that kind of stuff, like as a content. But when you're in a public space like this, they're just as human as everyone else, and you should respect them on like that. They might like do like stuff during streams, but when they're not streaming and they're just out in the public, you shouldn't act the same way. That's what my personal opinion would be.
That makes sense.
Wait,
18 plus creators are also human.
Exactly, 18 plus creators. Crazy, right? This is gonna be the teal.
Also humans. So many humans.
Yeah, TLDR. This is gonna sum up pretty much our entire video. Everyone is human. Please treat them as such. Don't treat them as like random like side acts or something like that. It's like they're real people. Come on. Look, I'm on TV. Yo. Wait, did you see yourself on the video?
Yeah, I saw myself on the video.
Wait, where? I want to see.
Wait, they're gonna turn around. I'm in the purple. I'm right there.
Wait.
Oh no, I don't know if they're gonna point the camera at it.
Wait. Where are you? The purple?
They're standing on the opposite side. If they turn around right now,
Hold on, I'm gonna go back.
then you'd see me.
I'm
He's
gonna go
going
back. Let's see. I want to see this. I didn't know you would be on here. Enhance. I didn't know you were going to be in this. It kind of makes sense because you're an offkai. I did not like. I'm gonna scroll back. Wait, we're not supposed to breathe heavily in the whole time in 18 plus. Yeah, don't be drooling, please. Don't be drooling on all this stuff. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Hey, tell me to pause if you see yourself. I'm curious. You're gonna see Spelly, guys. Expose, enhance, zoom in, enhance. I'm curious.
So they skipped this next aisle. Do you see the pink cloth right now? I'm on the one on the left. I'm in the purple. I'm right there.
The one on your left?
Oh wait, that's right. The stream. I forgot.
Huh?
I have stream lag.
I'm showing the video.
Yeah.
I'm literally showing the video in Discord though. You don't have to look at the stream.
I wanted to look at the HD quality on stream.
Yeah, right. I want to see it in HD.
I know, but I'm saying you can see her reacted. Who's this?
I'm sorry, I forgot entirely. No, I was the purple, like in the. It's not a biggie. Don't worry about it.
Man, I want to see.
Right there with the purple, with
the hat.
That was Maestro, the one with the hat.
Oh wait, what?
The other person in the call. I'm sorry.
I'm so curious.
Pink cloth. Now I'm looking at the Discord. Pink cloth, purple on the left. That's me and Maestro.
Pink cloth.
Do you see right there? Pause. Oh wait, no, it's fine. Don't.
You say on your right? You say on your right?
Don't worry about it, Trickco.
You say on the right or left?
Saying anything again.
Hold on. Let's try
pink
again.
Cloth on the left. If I was saying right, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm dyslexic. On the left.
On the left.
There's a purple table on the left of the pink cloth table.
Purple.
You can actually see Maestro in that frame right there.
Oh, yep, I see it. Yeah, it's next to. Is it next to the pink
It's
table?
kind of small.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
It's on the left of the pink table, or I guess they're right, our left.
They're right.
So
yeah,
is that
they're
okay?
Right.
So it's right. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, what mean? There's nothing on the left. There's no one.
Oh my god.
So it's on the right. Okay. All right, so that's Maestro right there. Oh, hi Maestro. What's up, buddy?
Yes, that's Maestro.
Hey, that's how cool it's gonna see. Go back a little bit. I think I saw Spelly art in the corner. Can you point it out with your mouse? I can probably give me a nah. Well, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We will see Spelly at the con. We will see the spawn at the con. Oh my god! Wait, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to breathe. Yes, don't breathe at the 18 plus. Do not breathe in 18 plus. You're not supposed to.
Yeah, simply don't breathe when you're in the 18 plus section
So-
specifically.
You really shouldn't, honestly. I mean,
Right.
depending what time of the day it is.
I was about to say the perfect segue into the next one.
I know, right?
Yeah, right?
Perfect segue.
Yeah.
Perfect segue. But Moi Moi, this is Spelly and Wild Spice. two amazing content creators, but not only that, but they also have a lot of experience with con etiquette. So we're going to be getting their lovely knowledge on this. So yeah, you guys gonna love it. But yeah, I just want to talk about the 18 plus because I totally forgot to mention. Please don't be weird. 18 plus, like you're around surrounding people. Usually 18 plus content. Usually you want to be alone. So don't do anything that you would normally do alone in a group of general area. Please. Alone.
Oh my
What
God.
a Weeb etiquette. This is a Weeb etiquette. This is class for you guys. But I hope you guys took your notes. How many times did I say no? This is gonna be part of it.
No.
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz. So yes, alone. Yes.
No.
If most of the times when you go
my
to the 18 plus
God.
stuff, you mostly get stuff that you'll be alone with. Do not be
Yes.
do not be doing stuff that you normally do alone
Grab
in
it
those
and go
areas.
alone.
Yes, grab the stuff, go, and then go alone. I love it.
You know what's crazy? The last time I was in the buy market at offkai, I don't remember 100%, so don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure they actually had a stream that was up at the time with like the nudie models, and they were doing like an 18 plus stream, and I was like, well, I mean, the more to you, but holy, like.
Yeah, I don't know if you should be showing this kind of stuff. Dang.
Jeez. I guess that's 18 plus, so so whatever.
There's body parts everywhere in the 18 plus section.
Oh, so many body parts. So many body
many
parts.
body parts.
So many body parts. Right, another thing that we can probably kind of go quickly into really quick, and I'm pretty sure both of you guys can agree on, is pick up your trash when you guys go eat something. That's like a normal kind of like obviously kind of thing. Just pick up your trash. Don't be a slob. Don't be cutting like photo lines. If someone is like trying to take a picture of a character,
Don't cut lines, period.
yeah, just don't cover lines. Period.
No butts, no coconuts.
No.
Yeah, don't cut the lines, please.
Touching merchandise without permission. Like I think some of those kind of things is like those cars we see over there. Like I don't think people would want you to be like sitting on them or like trying to open them.
Like the Atasha cars, yeah. Look for signs. Most of the time, especially with the Atasha cars, they will have signs that say "Don't touch," but you can take pictures with it.
Yeah.
Or like even at some artist alley booths or at some vendor booths, they may have "Do not touch."
Yeah.
It's like big sign, "Don't touch."
I'm just going to assume they're trying to steal it, and I'm calling security.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some things are honestly held by duct tape. If you touch it, my whole table's falling down.
Oh no. Oh. It's like, which one do you want? That one. He's like grabs it, rips it off the thing. Like, no.
Yeah, that too. Don't rip off of the person's stand. That's probably their display.
Yeah.
So don't do that. If
Just
it's their
rips off.
last one, let them take it off of their thing, not you. Because if you damage it, then that's on you.
Exactly.
And that's not cool. Don't do that.
Exactly. I will probably walk into the convention, stand there for a second, and be immediately overwhelmed. It's a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like when you go to these convention centers, it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. I totally agree with that 100%. 100%. Like,
my recommendation there is if you're somebody that gets overwhelmed by like big spaces like that, start off going to a smaller convention first if you've never been to a convention. Like there are tons of conventions around for all different genres. So like if you want to go to an anime convention, like you don't have to go to an anime convention as your first convention. Look around your area. Like there's sites like fancons.com and animecons.com, and they list all the conventions happening in your area. And like go to a convention at a hotel, for example, because that's going to be way smaller than like Anime Expo, which is in a convention center. So like start small, then go big if you have to.
go support your local conventions. That'd be great. We go for it. That'd be so cool. You might meet some new friends.
I don't know if they have it at offkai, but I know there's a couple conventions for the bigger ones on the off chance that you get like dragged to a really big one. Some conventions have safe spaces, like comfy, just
they do.
relax and decompress spaces. Oh, like
Yeah.
where those are, just in case you need them.
They have quiet. Yeah, they have a quiet room.
I actually saw a video on here that actually did discuss this kind of stuff a little bit, where like you see a guy like kind of go into a very like empty like quiet room with some tables, and there's a lot of like board games. You guys can just like kind of chill and relax, kind of decompress and those kind of things. So definitely go for those kind of things. There's a lot to take in, so take your time. So one thing I wanted to kind of go into is like crowd etiquette, and one of the things I wanted to let you guys know is that like, I don't know if anyone else does this, but this is like a personal thing I like to do when I go to cons. So I usually go to cons alone. I usually don't go with like other people. I usually go and check it out myself.
Whoa.
So
He said it again. He said it again. He said
alone.
I get
alone.
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 Yeah. Please don't make me be the guy that be well known for just saying alone. It's making me so sad.
That's your catchphrase.
Alone. But the main thing I'm trying to get at is that like what I like to do when I go to cons for the first time is that I usually spend the first day kind of just exploring, just kind of see what they have, and just like walk around, see what's going on, take my time, like maybe get some food. Maybe if I see something I really do like, maybe I'll buy something really quickly. But usually I don't buy anything on the first day. I kind of just look around. The second day is when I usually go ham on buying stuff, because that's when I'm like kind of understand what I want to do and what I want to get.
Yeah.
So I'll go around, start buying stuff like figures, art, stuff like that. And then the third day is usually when I try to plan for like panels and cool little events. And that's usually when I try and do on my third day. Fourth day is just kind of just like revamp and try and do the stuff. Now, obviously, if you like want to buy something right off the bat, or if like the panel you're really looking forward to is on one of the other days, there's nothing wrong with just like shifting up around. But I think it's like a really nice way is just at least have the first day be as they just check everything out. Don't force yourself to like do a whole bunch of stuff on your first day. Just explore and have fun and just take your time with it, you know? Do you guys do anything like when you go to cons? Do you guys have like a quick like thing you want to do? Work. Yeah, you guys just work. You guys just mostly just go there and you're like, this is my job. My job.
We're there before the convention even opens the day prior.
That is correct.
I guess as a fan, this is how you should do it. Just like go on the first day as a fan, just go walk around and do stuff. If you're working or volunteering, that might be a little bit different.
You're there. You have to be there the first day. No, that's a good suggestion though. Is like if you can go the day before the convention starts, you can like settle in and like chill and like versus the next day having to be like, oh, I gotta fight with traffic to get to the con before it starts. depending where the convention is and how far you have to go. But yeah, I'm always a fan of day zero of a convention. It's like, oh, you know, you can get in the spirit and talk to people that are there already. But yeah,
exactly. The day one is always going to be the busiest, so be aware of that. Is always going to be the busiest, and then of course the last day is always going to be the least busiest. So like keep that in mind if you want to plan for things. If you go and want to buy a whole bunch of stuff on day one, or want to go to a whole bunch of panels day one, be aware there's gonna be a lot of people doing sex. Be careful.
I would also say Saturday can be a busy day too, depending on the type of convention, because a lot of conventions, they have 1 day badges, and that's the day people buy is Saturday because everybody's off from work, or if you have kids and you're bringing them up, we don't have school, we're going to the convention this day. So yeah,
agreed. Actually, I have personal questions to you guys about offkai, because this is my first time going to offkai. I'm so I was sitting back wondering like, I haven't got my badges yet. I know at Anime Expo they kind of mail it to you, but offkai doesn't mail you the badges. You have to go pick them up, don't they?
Yes.
Should you go on like day 0 on getting them in, or do you only can get them on the day 1?
I don't know if you're convention goers.
Yeah, I know for like if you're panelists and stuff like that, you can pick it up the day before.
Yeah.
Most conventions though do have the day before. They have pickup if you pre-registered. You have to have pre-registered though. So if you don't pre-register, you would have to go and like buy the badge on Friday, for example, if you wanted a weekend badge. So that's also why pre-registering is good, because you're already registered. You just gotta go get your badge. But I
just thought of something. You guys want to say something really quick? But I have something.
No, I'm looking it up. Go ahead.
Another rule: whatever you guys do, do not buy like random person's badges that's outside the cons.
No, do not.
Yeah, do not do that.
Do that.
Do it.
Do not.
Lie.
I have actually a personal experience of this because I had a friend who was with me. His name is Corin. We were going to Anime NYC for the very first time, and we were walking by, and we are going to try. He was going to go buy his bag. I got mine mailed to me, so I already said, but he didn't get his mailed, so he had to go buy. He had to go pick it up at the area. And when he's walking by, he has this guy randomly like, "Oh, hey, you want a badge?" And he thought, he was like, "Oh, is this where I pick up my badge?" I was like, no, do not go. No, I had to grab him, pull away. No, he's not there. You already bought yours. Don't go pick up from him. Because there's going to be some people who's going to try to rip you off. Do not be ripped off. There's designated areas where you can pick up your badges and purchase badges. It's not going to be some random person off on the side of the street outside the convention center with a giant stack of supposedly badges in his hand. You guys can go into it.
I got badges for your badges.
I know, right? You'd be surprised though.
I know. Discord hacked.
Yeah.
But in real life.
yeah. Which I don't want to get into. It's I don't want to.
Sorry, Trickco. I didn't even think about it. I was thinking about the recent Discord hacks that's been going around.
It's too
with the
soon.
images.
Yeah.
No.
Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon.
But the main thing is that like there's gonna be some really messed up people outside who's gonna try and steal your money and try and sell you non-legit badges. And they're gonna have like giant handfuls of them trying to sell it to you at a higher price, or even if it's less than price. But if you try and pull that up and try to scan it, it's going to show up as not valid. And then you just gave this person a whole bunch of money. And you just saw they go buy it.
Yeah.
So there's designated locations where you can pick up your badge. And if you need to buy badges, there's also designated locations that usually look a lot more legit than some random guy off the street. Okay? Looks a lot more legit.
You also, if you are going to like buy... like because sometimes depending on the convention you can like resell a badge or like you can transfer it. Do it through legitimate channels.
Yes.
So not off random person in the street, but yeah like through legitimate channels.
Agreed. Hi James, what's up, buddy? And also we do have the stretch, so don't forget to stretch.
Stretching.
Stretch. Nice. Makes sense. I just remember that because like I had a friend named Corin like was just about to like fall for it. I was like, no, get over here. I could literally pull him away. Like, no, don't. This is one of my like first times I actually went with someone it's their first time. It was like my fourth time going. So like I had to like pull him away to prevent him from dealing with that kind of stuff. So yeah. There's some messed up people who's going to try and earn a quick buck from you guys from the confusion. From the confusion you got to deal with. So be careful. Reach out to people with actual like legit badges to ask questions because they're there for a reason. A question from Mario. If you want to meet a specific person there, but you want them to recognize you, should you do something like that or no? Are you mean like
what?
Meet up with a person, or what do you mean by that? Like you need to recognize you. Like I kind of take it as like, oh, what do you think?
Oh, are you I guess saying it like if you are wanting to meet a specific person there, but you want them to recognize you, like is there anything wrong with you doing something to like be like, here's this thing to help you recognize me kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, usually I go, if I ever have to like recognize, because I've met some people like other content creators and I was like, hey, can we meet up? Usually I go to like what you mentioned very early, like a kind of like a obvious like landmark or like an obvious item that's like very easy to see. Like there was an anime expo that happened like maybe a year or two ago that was a giant One Piece statue. I just pretty much say, hey, meet me in the front of the One Piece statue and we can meet up there. And then I kind of just tell them like what I'm wearing, and usually I can meet up with someone like that. But I also sometimes I'll go to a table by myself and just like say, hey, I'm at this table in front of this one thing. I'm wearing this. And usually that's how I meet with people. You guys have any good ideas?
I'm usually like, I'm wearing this thing. You can find me. That's usually how
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
tell people to find me in the crowd.
Hey, I'm wearing a giant hat that says I want to grill for God's sake. You'll find me very quickly. No one else is wearing that hat.
This is why sometimes I wish I was tall. Because then it's like, yeah, you'll see me.
Yep. I peek over everyone's heads. Oh.
Yeah, it's like, here, let me give people a way to find me in the crowd. Find me!
Though on a cosplay of a character, they would recognize. Yes, I will be Luffy. You will see. And then like 20 other, like 30 other people.
30 other Luffy.
He's coming by. It's like, darn it.
Yeah, good luck.
Which Luffy arc?
Oh, to answer your question about picking up badges, yes, offkai you can pick up badges the night before.
Okay, cool.
But again, you have to be pre-registered for that. Yeah, it's
Good,
3 to 9 on Thursday.
3 to 9.
Did you already grab your badge, Trickco?
Well, obviously, no. How?
I would pre-register for your
no,
badge.
I definitely pre-registered.
Sorry, I didn't mean like literally.
Yeah, I was like, how? It's not for another month. I can't.
You meant if you registered. Yeah, I got you.
I live very far away. But
okay, well, there you go. If you're there Thursday, you can pick up your badge Thursday.
I will be there Thursday. So I definitely can swing by.
There you go.
100%. I'll definitely go pick it. Cool. If they want to meet Spelly, I think she knows that Garin looks like, and so I would throw goggles on something. Oh yeah, throw goggles.
I make it really easy. Well, I guess it's not super easy because it's not extremely unique, but I usually just say, look for the person with the half and half hair. You'll find me.
Do you have is it like a wig, or would it actually your actual hair be half that?
That's my hair.
Oh, that's so cool. I'll definitely look up. So I want to meet with you two and a whole bunch of other people in person.
Well, I'm gonna run. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm gonna run the other way. Just kidding.
I can see now. I was like, oh shoot, it's actually Trickco. No, just walk fast. Do not look. Put your hand on the face.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna go.
No, nah.
I love it.
I like meeting people. It's cool.
That's so cool. It's like those TikTok videos where the boyfriend clips a balloon on his girlfriend so they can find her in the grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen those.
Yes.
I remember seeing like an arrow pointing down, and they put it onto the girl, and then you can see them from far away. I love those videos. So good. One day I will go to offkai. One day, when you can come by, it'd be so great to see. Like, I definitely recommend anyone and everyone who's in like either like the anime community, VTuber community, streaming community, whatever, just to go to one convention once in their life, because it's a cool experience. It's really fun. It's really awesome. Not only you get to meet some really cool people, not only you get to see some really cool like interactions, but it's just, again, you just meet a great, awesome set of people who all enjoy the same thing you're enjoying, you know? Like, I grew up where like anime was kind of shunned upon, where like if you liked anime you were considered as a weirdo, and you're still a weirdo. That doesn't change anything, but at least you're with among other weirdos. We all weirdos together, and you guys all like enjoying our same thing, and that's what I like about
with
it.
etiquette.
Exactly, weirdos with etiquette. Etiquette. You put a little pinky up, etiquette. But no, the main thing is that like, you among other friends who also enjoy the same thing, you can make up some really cool like people's like opinions, and so it's really nice. Really cool. Moving on, The other thing I want to talk about is like crowd etiquette, and this is gonna be a pretty easy, quick one. Is mostly just be patient whenever there's a lot of people like congestive around an area. Don't be impatient. Don't like force yourself or way of it. And usually, I don't know if this is true or not, Spice, but imagine if you just sit around and just not really like trying to like find another spot, because mostly there's only one entrance and one exit. It's usually pretty organized. So I've seen some people who will like kind of like rush around, see if they can get like a hidden spot that they can go. But is there like other entrances that people can go into where if the one place is very congestive, they can just go to the other one? What do you think?
It depends on the convention. So some conventions will have an alternate entrance if like if you already have your badge, you can like go another way. If you don't have your badge yet and you're just like getting there, you have to go in where like the main entrance is. Also, depending on certain conventions, I feel like the big place of congestion is going in and out of Artist Alley or in and out of the vendors hall, because however their layout is, depending on the event, it can be hard to go in and out, and like people will try to go in the exit and you can't, so don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, some conventions, they'll have VIP entrance as well, so they might have a different entrance you can go through if you have like VIP, if there is that option at your event. So yeah, look at your convention's map. Most conventions have a map, so you know where things are. Look at it. It will tell you where your entrance is.
I was going to mention earlier that another thing you can do, because you were mentioning your day one, you usually like go around the convention. If the convention has it provided, definitely recommend like looking at the map, looking at some like things that you want to do prior to actually like traveling, especially like like just make sure you have note of things needed or things you want to see, so you already know where to go, so you're not just kind of like a little lost everywhere.
Yes, sure.
Agreed. 100%. Like take your time. I think a lot of people who are going to be like over like stimulated when it comes to seeing so many things to do, so many people doing it and stuff like that, just like kind of like take a deep breath and kind of just like slowly just walk around. Just like kind of like take the look of everything, and like don't be afraid to just like take your time, take breaks, take rests, and get like it might take you the whole day to look around the entire adventuring that way, but hey, you paid for the day, might as well enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And the other thing is that I think we mentioned this before already, but step to the side when you're on your phone, take breaks, looking at maps, taking pictures. Don't like if you're going to stop, don't go into like the rail, like the hallway while everyone's going. Like if you want to look at your phone and like that, kind of just step off to the side so you can plan for it. Some people are going to just keep on moving, and you want to stop the flow of traffic, kind of thing, you know?
Yes.
Stop right in the middle of the doorway.
Yeah, just stop right there. Stop right there.
Don't let anyone in.
No one lets in. Hey, I know you. Well, can I get your socials? Yeah, sure.
Yo, I actually see that happen pretty often, right in the middle of the doorway where you're trying to go in, and someone's like, hey, what's up? Because I guess they were meeting up at the entrance, because that's usually an easy place to be like, hey, meet me at the entrance of like Artist Alley or stuff. And they're like, hey, what's up? And they're like hugging it out, and you know, and that's great for them. Love that for them. Get out of my way.
Yeah,
like,
get the out of the way.
Yeah, right.
Move! Exactly. Like I said, again, be considerate, be respectful. Just make sure that if you want to do those kind of things, that's totally fine. Just be aware of your surroundings and the people around you, you know? Like, I think that's like the biggest thing you guys can take away from these con etiquettes. It's just that there's going to be a lot of people there. Be respectful for them. And if you treat those how you want to be treated, usually you will be just fine. All right.
yeah.
And the next thing we can go into is the hygiene, because freaking the stereotype, the stereotype of conventions. I know, right? This is when things get serious, guys. This is when it gets serious.
Yes.
Like cons and conventions are kind of notoriously known for this stigma, but yes, TLDR, take a shower daily. daily, not
Every day?
yeah, every
What?
day. Take a shower
That's crazy.
daily. Clean yourself up. Make sure, because there's gonna be a lot of people there. It's gonna be hot. Is usually these kind of events are usually in the peak of summer, so there's gonna be a lot of like sweaty people. You can be moving around a lot. Usually the AC is usually pretty good in these areas, but still there's gonna be a lot of people walking around and stuff like that. So you guys are gonna be very sweaty. Like, please wear deodorant. Please, like don't. Also, please also don't put like Axe body spray as replacement for deodorant.
That's not. No, that's
The good
not it.
old
Please don't do
high
that.
school days.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, please don't.
Just take showers properly and then put deodorant. Don't just be like, you know what? I'm gonna skip on my shower and just put a whole bunch of giant Axe body spray on. I'm pretty sure it'd be fine, right? That's like 10 times worse. 10 times worse. I know. What would you guys like? Chat and guess. What would you rather smell? Just someone just caked in like cologne or Axe body spray, or someone just has not taken a shower for like the 4th day?
That was
neither.
some
I know. It's just like obviously you don't want either one, but it's just for fun.
I'm actually super lucky. I don't really have a sense of smell. It's like extremely
That's good.
limited.
It's good.
Yeah. So even when I was in Yabai Market, apparently it was really, really rank.
Oof.
I didn't smell anything. Go me.
Yay! Yay! You're immune to that. While Maestro's over in the corner, like.
Yeah, it's funny because he's the opposite. He has an extremely sensitive nose. So I'm like, oh no.
I love it. I love it. That's so funny. Me neither.
I was gonna
Oh,
say, yeah, with the hygiene, yes, 100%. The con is not going anywhere. Please, it's okay to leave the convention and take care of your hygiene and come back. This is very true, especially with conventions that are in a hotel, like, and you just have to go up to your room and take a shower and come back down. Go do it. It's fine. Like, the convention's not going to go anywhere.
Exactly.
There's something in the offkai book that they have. They said, remember the 6-2-1 rule, which is at least 6 hours of sleep, 2 nutritious meals, energy drinks and junk food are not a proper diet, and 1 shower every day. Don't be stinky.
I love that
you.
they have rules based off that. They know the audience. They know the audience.
No, I think I remember last year they had to put out a tweet saying, "People, please take a shower."
Oh
It was
my
bad.
God.
Yeah.
Yes, guys, make sure
Yeah.
deodorant. Like, I'm gonna just kind of like hammer these through really quick. Oh, by the way, the video is going over that kind of safe space we were talking about a little bit. It's just like a little spot that you guys can just like kind of decompress from all the crazy stuff. Kind of like a small little area that you guys can just not talk too loud. You can play some games with your friends, stuff like that. Just nice, simple, easy place to kind of just like relax, away from all the noise.
Offkai does have one of those. I found it.
Yep.
Yeah,
This
Yeah.
video is showing the last year's offkai, so this should.
Oh, nice. Yeah, most conventions, I feel like nowadays most conventions do have a quiet room. If you can't easily find it or you're like lost, ask a staff member at the convention where it is. They will get you there. They will direct you. Don't be afraid to ask where something is.
6 meals. Yes. 862. I don't know what 962 is. Yes. But yeah, hygiene wise,
6
like,
meals.
just eat all the meals. Eat all the meals.
6 meals. Let's
Well, the
go.
8675309. I love that song.
8675309.
I love it. We are the same age. We're all the same age. Because I'm pretty sure if you said that in front of like anyone who's young, they'd probably be like, "What the frick is that? Is that someone's phone number?" Oh no, you don't know. You don't know.
They don't know.
I don't know. I feel old. But just to hammer down these kind of things when it comes to hygiene, guys, please shower daily, wear deodorant. If you're wearing cosplay, please wash your cosplay, because those things can get really, really nasty as well.
They're still clothes. Please wash your cosplays.
Please.
Be careful though. So depending how you make your cosplay, you should be able to throw it in the washer and then just hang it to dry or air dry it. Don't throw it in the dryer because that could be where it lives or it dies.
Agreed. So please
just at least wash it. Like
please.
That's
And we'll go through like things to bring to these convention centers. I'll have a list of things to bring. Stay tuned. We'll get to that as well. And then looks like you're at World Space. Yes, definitely. Bring extra shirts. Don't just wear the same weeby arigato like shirts. Like you wear multiple ones. Like bring multiple shirts. We have different.
But I'm an anime character. I gotta wear the same thing every day.
Bring backup clothes.
Well, if you're an anime character, I'm pretty sure you don't have to worry about stink, because we all know anime characters are not stink. Bring backups. Exactly. I'm saying. You want to be these kind of gentleman guys, right? You want to be like these guys. They have so many outfits. I know this game. They have many outfits.
Is that the love space?
Yeah, it
something
is. There's a lot of space. Deep love and space, something like that. They have plenty of outfits. So be like them. Be Chads like them. Wear multiple outfits. There's sprays too for disinfecting clothes as well. Do not use Febreze. Yeah, do not use Febreze or Axe body spray. I'm really sure that's not gonna work out. That's cool. And then of course, stay hydrated and wear comfortable shoes. That's another thing I think people kind of forget about. Is that some people, like cosplayers, you might have a hard time with this. But I've seen cosplayers, like when they're walking around, so that they'll have different shoes on, and then when they're doing poses and pictures, they take off their shoes and slip them off, and then put on the cosplay shoes. Because definitely wear really comfortable shoes. You're gonna be walking a lot.
Yes, you are 100%.
I actually made a personal experience on this one. Is that one day? It was my early year in conventions. I decided to wear a yukata because I want to be embracing my weebiness, and I loved it. It was so comfortable. I love it so much. I kind of, if I would ever cosplay, I would definitely cosplay that again, just because it's so comfy. But the problem I made was that I was also wearing those like wooden blocks to like walk around in, and even though it was cool, I was walking so much that the actual ropes ripped off, and I couldn't walk on those anymore. So it was really uncomfortable walking on bare feet. Like I had socks on, by the way. I had socks on, but like I just didn't have any shoes to wear because I was wearing those things. I was walking so much that it just ripped off the rope. So if you guys want to wear like yukatas or cosplays, just make sure you have actual like shoes to walk around in, because it's going to be really uncomfortable for a very long time.
And do not walk barefoot.
Yes.
Thank you.
Do people
wear shoes? Yes, they walk barefoot because it's part of the cosplay. Please don't do that. You don't know what's been on that hotel rug. You don't know what's been on that convention rug.
Yeah, you
don't want anything funky going on with your feet. So please wear something on your feet.
Please wear something.
Please.
I meant to see a sane person wear that shirt. Oh no. Well, watch out.
Yes, multiple copies of the same shirt is okay. That's fine. Just as long as you have a backup.
Exactly. Be like Connor and wear just like 80 copies of the same shirt. Good. Speaking of things on things, do your guests know about the couch? Don't worry about the couch. Don't worry about the couch.
What
about the couch?
No.
There's a
hygiene, guys. Remember hygiene, clean yourself. Yomi. I see Yomi. But yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the couch.
Yeah.
We're talking about hygiene. Do you clean your couch?
Oh yeah, that's the standy daycare.
Yeah.
That's the standy daycare.
Yes, distraction from the topic. Yes,
standy daycare.
Yeah. I love standy daycare. I love it. It's so good. Great transition to something completely different. So
I wish
something
I
about
could
it.
bring a standy.
Oh, actually, can I ask you a question on that? Because I reached out to Elora. I'm pretty sure you guys know who Elora is. Maybe not. I reached out to her and I asked her like about standees, because I would love to have a standee of myself and my model. What's the rules on bringing your own standee to these convention centers? Are you not allowed?
On the convention.
Or...
I think for offkai you can. You would leave it that like. It's not, apparently it's not called the standee, it's not called standee daycare this year. It's called like standee safari or something, but I think you can, like last year you could bring it and leave it in the standee daycare. You just had to come get it after.
Okay, cool. So I want to make sure. I would feel so bad. Oh wait, what?
So my friend actually, what she did, she brought a smaller standee and carried it around the event and had people sign it. And I was like, that's a cool idea. Yeah, like it was the cardboard cutout standee thing, but it was smaller and you could actually carry it around. Like that's actually a good idea, and you can travel with it. So
yeah, the one I'm gonna get is gonna be like full size because I kind of want to have it in my like background for my streams. Just because I thought it'd be
3 feet tall.
No, Spelly. I'm not sure.
My chat would say mine should be. Yeah, my chat says I should probably be like 2 feet tall, and I'm like, I'm not 2 feet tall.
No. My hat.
Oh, it could get vandalized. Yeah, it depends.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried
about. I feel
about.
like that's more if you have people being trolls, but I feel like it really depends on the crowd.
Have you ever had like people like start vandalizing standees? Like I feel like that doesn't really happen at these kind of convention centers, do they?
Vandalize,
does not.
no. Kidnap, yes.
Someone steals my.
I have seen people steal the standees, so that like of the really popular ones.
Okay, that
they'll
makes
be like
sense.
they'll post it on like Reddit or something and be like, guess what I have?
Yep.
It's like, can you please
Yeah, right.
standee?
Yeah, and then you have somebody like, yo, that's actually mine. Can you please return it? Like,
Oh.
like why are you stealing my thing?
What is it, my thing?
It's not cool. It's not
They
cool.
take standees. I know, that's so scary. Like because I'm guessing like the volunteers and the people who work there don't really have like a way to like stop them, right? Like if they see someone take them.
Especially because you don't really know who's who. So especially if they look like they belong, like they're just taking it, it might just be theirs. It's
Right.
kind of hard to stop someone
Yeah.
who's like, that's probably the person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, but VTubers, that must be the talent in their IRL form.
I know, right? That totally is. You see like a girl, you see some big
hair?
dude like carry away. It's like that might be that person.
They must be a
That must be a VTuber, right? That must be her. That must be her, right?
Some of the conventions they'll do auctions to like auction them
Oh,
off too.
true,
For charity, but yeah.
That's nice. I like that. I like. Okay, for my
Yeah.
sure. Because like I said, I want to take one. Just not only because I just want to kind of be part of it, I want to be part of those like cool like standing kind of things. But also, I just want my own, just so I can have in the background. But I love the idea of like signing it in the background. I just don't think I would be able to like carry it all around because, contrary to popular belief, it's going to be taller than me. So don't think that the hat adds 3 feet.
And it's gonna take up space as you're walking around.
Exactly. I'll probably just leave it at the safari and just have it next to it. Are either one of you guys gonna have a standee?
I don't know, and if I do, I probably would do the smaller, like carry around one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Because I have to fly, so it would be kind of hard to bring it standing.
That's what I thought. That's actually why I'm driving over there. I live close enough that I can drive, but it's still gonna be like 12-hour drive for me.
Oh my God, bless. Yeah, I can't. I'm on the other side of the country. I have to
that
fly.
makes sense. Like I'm not far. I'm not too far, but it is far enough for me. And I already did the math. Like I did the ins and outs of everything possible. And like no matter what I do, I'm going to need a car, like to do the things I want to do. So to rent a car, even with my discount from working in a rental agency, like I would still have to spend like quite a bit. So the cheapest really to do is just to drive there. And so I'm definitely going to be doing that. But yeah, I'm going to have to figure out like midway through, go get some good places to eat because that's going to be a long drive. Plenty of audiobooks though. Plenty of audiobooks. Driving from the East Coast.
Are you going? You're driving alone?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Godspeed.
Alone. Alone. What I do, I drive alone.
Alone.
I'm gonna go to my hotel room alone.
Curl up in a ball.
Alone.
No, don't do
Alone.
No, don't do that.
Nah, it's true. It's chill.
If I heard somebody is in their room alone, like, no, get out here. We'll talk.
We'll talk. Don't worry. Let's hang out.
Let's sit in your room alone.
Come on. I promise you.
Socialize.
Dude, I've done that. I've done like if I ever seen like someone like this was more done in high school, but if I ever see like someone like alone, I usually try to I usually try like kind of like, hey man, wanna go get something? Like wanna come with me? I'm gonna do this one thing, and he's like, sure, and then we become best friends. So, I like doing it. I like pulling people out of like those kind of things. Well, it also comes with my VTuber interviews. I've interviewed so many people who are like, I don't really do collabs or shows, but yeah, I'll come to them, and they come in board, and we hang out, and we have fun. It's really good. Thank you so much for the follow, Knight. Appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's really fun. I like doing those. This is gonna be our favorite part right now. Alone.
No, we'll go we'll find you at offkai and be like, so how are you doing? Alone.
Yeah. So are you guys here alone? I'd be like, yes, I am here alone.
Oh
man, hopefully I'm not like known for being the VTubers alone. That'd be really awkward.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Yeah, just me with my face going alone.
And then put your handle under. There you go. I just made you merch.
Oh my god! Would you guys? I'm pretty sure. Actually, I feel like that would sell very well in the anime convention. It just says "alone?" question mark. It's the new "forever alone" meme. It's like we're bringing it back, but right? VTuber standards. It'd be alone. I love it. All right, so the other thing, next parts I wanted to kind of go into a little bit is panel etiquette. Because I know there's going to be some panel etiquettes that when you go to these kind of things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'll talk about this kind of things, and I wanted you to kind of give me your point of views as someone who runs a lot of these and been part of these. So the first thing is that like you guys have to keep in mind is that one, arrive early. Don't be like the last minute kind of people. You're going to probably arrive early, and if it's going to be like something really big, you might have to arrive really early. Like I remember like. Yes. There was some people who wanted to go to the Iron Mouse, the Kana one. Those you kind of have to, unfortunately, skip the entire day and just get there right when the very beginning of it Con opens up.
Yeah.
And usually at the end, you have to stay there. Now, you know that some people usually like to go with other people so that they can go and like explore and get food while other person is like waits in line. And then, then they take turns doing that kind of stuff. But if you're alone, you can't really do that. I love this running joke in this stream. It's so great. But the next part is usually going for that is don't interrupt the speaker. There's going to be a lot of people usually you don't have to worry about that in the really big panels. But if it's like a small, tiny panel, don't interrupt the speakers. They worked really hard in setting up this panel, and it like means a lot to them. You don't want to be like, hey, you're that one person from the one thing. You know, they don't want to hear that. They want to talk. They just want to talk about stuff.
That's wild.
I mean,
I know you. Okay, that's great, but I'm doing a panel right now.
Well, it's like the Metro Man moment, you know. It's like, I love you too, random citizen.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. I love you, random person in the crowd.
I would love to do that one day. Just like, oh my God. I love you too, random citizen. And then keep quiet when you do get to ask questions to panels. Usually they do have you do questions. Either they have you like wait in line, walking up to like a mic and take turns asking questions to the people in the panel, or someone's walking around with a microphone and like they ask those questions. The two things you need to keep in mind about is one, keep your questions short and concise. You know, you don't want to make it like a giant like 5-minute long rant and then not really ask a question at the end. Please be respectful for other people's times. A lot of these panels are there for a short amount of time, so don't take up all your time preventing other people from asking their questions, you know? I'm guessing you probably have experienced that before, right?
I haven't personally witnessed it. Most of the time, like when I do panels, people are fine. They behave, they ask questions. I've seen like panels where people will, it's a bigger panel and they get in line to ask questions, and it's like, just watch. I guess be considerate of what questions you're asking, because sometimes there's questions you really shouldn't ask because it's not appropriate to ask it, or if the person doing the panel says, I can't talk about XYZ, so don't ask me about it, don't then proceed to ask them about it because you wasted your question.
Exactly. That's my next part is that make sure you don't make the question or the Q&A about yourself. You know, like, make sure it's about the thing you're there for. Don't like ask inappropriate questions. Like, don't go to freaking Connor and Mouse's questions and ask them about their relationship with each other. Come on, guys. Just that's not what they're there for. They're there to.
That's not what the Q&A is for.
Exactly. Don't do that kind of stuff. Like, please be respectful and just ask questions based off of why they're there in the first.
Oh, hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse. He's taking notes. Taking notes. I would write down the questions so I don't forget them.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't forget your questions. and write them down if it makes you a little bit easier. Like, have it on your phone. I see a lot of people do that. They'll like have their phone out so that they can either read it out or like remember it. So that's a good idea.
To go along with the phone thing, what I did when I was at MagFest and I did a panel about like VTuber Ask Me Anything, because I was running the panel with a couple other VTuber friends virtually. I was there physically. So since I was there, I had a QR code up on the screen and the audience could scan it and submit their questions. So then I had a running list of questions I could go through when we were going through questions. So that's an option too. And I felt like that's a good option for people who may be socially awkward or they want to ask something, but they don't feel comfortable like getting up in front of the room and asking the question. They can still give their question.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's really cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, panel etiquette, like to go along with panel etiquette. Yeah. Hold your questions till the end. I mean, sometimes it naturally comes up in conversation and you might just be like, all right, let's answer this question. But other times it's like usually panels will have time for Q&A at the end. So you just wait Q&A at the end.
I ask the hard-hitting questions with spice.
Yes, always. Jesse always asks the hard-hitting questions, and then I throw something at him. But anyway.
Yes. If you're part of panels, make sure you bring things to throw at your guests so that they can behave. That's the other one. Don't forget that part.
Yeah, and like, if you have to leave a panel, 100% that's okay. We understand if you're like, you gotta go to the bathroom, or you have to go to another panel, or like you have a phone call. You can leave. It's okay. We're not gonna be upset. Just, get up and leave. Like, don't make a show out of yourself leaving, but like, you can get up and leave. It's okay.
Exactly.
You don't have to stay at the panel the whole entire time. Like, we're used to people getting up and coming and going. So yeah.
That's good. Awesome. And the last two things I wanted to mention about the panels is one, silence your phone. We don't want to hear random like anime theme like ringtones during our times, because again, when it comes to panels, there's a lot of time that is spent on these kind of things. You don't want to be like losing your time, like stopping your mid conversation because you hear some really funny like ringtones going on in the background. Okay, just like if you're at a movie, silence your phone. And the last part, don't record if prohibited. That is a big thing. That's a big thing.
Yes.
If you're not supposed to record, do not record.
Do not. And there was something I saw come up on Twitter about like guests just voice actor guests and stuff like that. People are filming them with their Google lenses or whatever the glasses are.
Oh,
that's
They're
hard.
uncomfortable with that. So do not try to get around the recording. Like, don't record if you're not allowed, or they say please don't record. Like, don't do it. Like, be respectful, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on.
I imagine especially with a VTuber convention too.
Yes, especially at the VTuber convention. Yeah, because you're gonna notice for like conventions like offkai, you're going to see VTubers who are attending saying, hey, here's my boundaries. Like, if you see me, no pictures, or if you see me, you can take a picture of me, but cover my face, kind of thing. Like, be respectful of people's boundaries.
Agreed 100%. Again, just don't be a dick. Make sure that if there's rules in place for a reason, respect them. Don't try and go around them and try and be cheeky. It's just not cool.
No cheeky.
No cheeky. You
Gifts
don't
for
like
the vendors are banned, right?
of gifts or vendors.
Depends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If you're buying an item from the 18 plus panel to give to your favorite panel member, they might not be okay with that. Yes, good rule,
again,
Jesse. Good rule.
That's another boundary people
yeah.
set. Yes, because some people will say like, oh hey, like even with regular like voice actor guests or just any industry guest or anything, they'll be like, hey, you can bring me stuff, but here's what I will not take. Like, yes, I will take stickers or I will take merch or whatever, but don't give me food. Like things like that.
Yes.
Food's a big one. Food is a big one. So do not, if they say don't give them food. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Don't give them food. Yeah, don't be passing out food.
My chocolate chip cookie.
Hey, no, chocolate chip cookie is missing the hole. Oh no. So we've been doing this for a good long time. Do you either one of you guys need to go and take a break?
Yes, please.
Yes, go break. Spelly. Also, don't put a chip inside the gifts. Yeah, don't put chips. Don't do that. That's weird. That's weird.
Was it? Oh my god, was it Camilla? It might have been Camilla. I forget. I think it was Camilla or it was another VTuber. Somebody had put an air tag in a package. Yeah, don't do that, please. That's awful. Like, do not do that.
It was. Yeah,
okay, I was right.
Terrifying.
Yeah, do not do that, please.
Jeez.
No.
No.
Like, that is stalker. Like, please don't do that.
That's really
horrible.
like, again, these people are just regular people. They're just regular humans with regular lives.
Exactly.
Don't be creepy and trying to stalk them to the hotel room or wherever. Please don't. Like, if I have Trick's permission, I made a custom set of his VTuber cards. Yeah, exactly, which is so cool. Like, I gotta admit, like, I'm not really a big content creator, but like to see that someone is going out of their way to make like stuff about me as a cosplayer or just making really cool stuff about it, that's like the biggest honor. Like, I'm so like grateful in that, and I'm so looking forward to meeting you and like just gushing about how cool you are. But it's so cool.
I had somebody cosplay me at a SetsuCon.
That's so cool.
I was like, oh my god, somebody cosplayed me. It made my day. It was so cool.
I was like, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Cosplayed me.
That's like the biggest flattery ever.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's a picture of like a car that says "Do not touch." Yeah. Again, you'll see signs like that. We mentioned that before. Adding masks to the waist. I love it.
Yeah, it happened with the Maid Cafe too, with gifts. So those had to be screened too. Yeah. They. So yes, they're gonna be depending on the event and stuff like that. They are gonna screen your gifts. So do not be a creep and do not put trackers in.
Exactly, and like
gifts,
I'm pretty sure security would kick him out, right? And take away the badge.
Yeah, you're gonna have problems. Yes. Pretty much. Listen, if you misbehave very badly, they are going to kick you out of the event. So please behave.
I made Trick's model and added LED lights on the tie and hat and coat. Wow, you added LED lights? Whoa, I don't even have LED lights. That's so cool. So cool. I'm looking forward to see it. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it.
Mint and Monsters Maid Cafe gonna be mad secure. Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so don't be creepy and put air tags in your gifts. Don't give them food. That's just, I can just imagine all the terrible things you can do with that. And if you want to give gifts, make sure you read the rules first, because the worst thing to have is to be all super excited to give a gift, finding out that this person that you're trying to give a gift to is not accepting gifts at the moment, you know?
Yeah, that, or if they're traveling, they may say, hey, I can only take this stuff because I only have a suitcase, so please don't make it that I can't.
Yeah, please.
I'm not gonna get this stuff home.
Some people are flying away, so they might not be able to have it all. Not me at all.
Yeah.
Alright. You good, Spelly? Spell?
Yes.
Took a second. It was like, yes. I love it. I just saw it. What's up, buddy? I know these three people, right? Lord
Wait,
Josiah.
I know you.
Yes. I know you. Whoa. We love Josiah.
Oh my God,
Josiah,
huge
the
fan.
Chad of man. Chad of man. Oh. Muted Spelly's classic. Again, it's classic.
Classic.
Love it. Spice, do you need to go take a break really quick? Get some
No,
thing,
I'm
look
okay.
at them? Awesome. Cool.
I'm good. I'm good for right now. Yeah.
Love it. Love it. So let's move on to the next part, which is going to be the Artist Alley etiquette. This is going to be the kind of stuff that I wanted Spelly to kind of give her like 2 bits on and get understand. Buckle in. We're getting your ham. But also, if you happen to know anything, Spice, about this kind of situation, please chime in as if you like. Definitely go for it. So
I
next
can
part.
speak as the purveyor of the Artist Alley. I
purveyor.
much enjoyed the Artist
I
Alley.
love Artist Alley. So, like, for those who's first time going to a con, either animeexpo, offkai, or TwitchCon. Actually, don't know if TwitchCon has it, but I'm pretty sure it does. Artist Alley is
I
where
think
you'll
they
be
do.
spending your most of your money. I promise you that, because there is so many just freaking amazing art of all your favorite characters all over the place. I've spent so much money on just amazing art, and I have it all over my wall. I even have a pile of them of old art I just will never get rid of, because you'll never want to get rid of any of this art. It's so good. So that's you could be planning most of your time going to be at. It's just walking down the alleys of seeing like your favorite artists and styles of your favorite characters, and be like, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. So definitely you guys spending a lot of time in doing this kind of stuff. So here's some rules that you guys should go by to make sure that you be respectful as possible, because these artists deserve all the respect. All the respect. And then, so the first one is don't haggle with the artists. We talked about this earlier, but like artists is already like spending so much money just being there to sell their work, and they usually sell at a loss a lot of times, and they're trying to make up a lot of things. Don't be trying to get cheaper than what they're already like giving, because they're already giving you a good deal. Like some of these deals that they have on some of these art are insanely good. Like I still can't believe that you can like if I remember correctly, last time I went there, you can get some really good like high quality like art. Like you buy like 3 for 25 each. Like that's such a good deal. 25 each for like amazing art like that. It's such a good deal. But what do you think? Have anyone tried to haggle with you, Spelly?
No one has tried to haggle with. I'm trying to think if there was ever like a haggling in general, but no one's definitely haggled with me. Because again, my like you said, the prices are relatively low. I mean, like there's still convention prices. Artists still have to pay for their tables, so they have to set their prices according to, you know, travel costs, hotel costs, table costs, and all that jazz. But it's still really low. I mean, you could buy a lot of Artist Alley artists have merch online, like merch sales, but you have to pay sometimes tax and most of the time shipping. We're essentially going around that, so you can, you know, you're buying it, you receive it, hopefully. Sometimes people take pre-orders, but you're buying it like right there, so you can go around those prices. Like the prices are relatively low.
Exactly.
In fact, the funny thing with Artist Alley, rather than haggling, I'll notice that a lot of people, if they know someone or they make friends with other artists, it's not haggling, but it's trading. They'll trade, here's like my merch, and I'll trade it for your merch, kind of thing. So you're not really, like, I guess you're not making money, quote unquote, but you're still getting something, you know.
I never heard of that before, trading art with each other.
Yes, that happens.
Wow. Good to know, good to know.
I talk a lot, so I talk a lot with a lot of the people that are like my table neighbors or just in general. I have actually, it's funny, I have a bracelet that's here from one of my table neighbors from a different convention, where I gave her a bunch of these little stickers because they like Magical Girl anime, and they were jewelry makers, so they gave me a bracelet.
Ah, that's so sweet. I love that.
It's so pretty.
Is the art trading thing kind of just like between other panels, like other like kind of vendors and artists? Like I wouldn't say like a random person will come up to you who got art from another person and say, hey, can I trade this art for your art? You know?
It's usually through tables, but I have had people contact me So offkai, for example, has their own Discord, right? And if I'm not mistaken, there's a trading channel in the Discord, and I've actually traded some of my postcards for the VTuber TCG cards with some random person that was going to. Yeah, so I was like, I mean, here's some merch of a character they like, a VTuber they like. You don't have to pay for it. Just get like we're trading for it. Just you set it up prior to the convention and everything.
I didn't even know that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. I like that. That's really cool. Trading those kind of things for each other is always nice. Another thing would be like asking before photography booths. This might be an interesting one because like, do you allow people to take pictures of your art?
I personally like when people take pictures of my art, but I could definitely, especially offkai, again, VTubers, I could definitely see why many people would say, don't take photos. Like, most of the time when I'm tabling, I'll wear a mask, for example, but then sometimes you have to eat at the table because, you're human. Oh, gosh. And we have to take off the mask, and I would prefer if people don't take a photo of me without my mask. So if someone was just taking like a photo because they want to take a photo, I guess that's a good reason to ask for, at least for my table. But there are a lot of artists who just don't want to be in the photo, so they move so you can take a photo of just their table without them like being there. And then there are a few that they don't want photos at all of their art. At the end of the day, it's up to the artist. And
ask first.
It's as simple as asking. Yes, communication is key.
Exactly. I remember I tried to haggle Spice for her freshly laid forget egg. Your egg. Fabergé egg. Oh wow! I didn't know you lay eggs.
I don't lay eggs. I'm a bird.
I don't know.
I'm not a bird.
All right. Then no haggling for her eggs.
For my eggs.
Because there are no eggs.
Yes. No eggs. Wink. I love it. Oh, Raiders. Hello, Raiders. Great to see you. Hello. Moo. Hi, Moo. 20 LP Moo. Good to see you. Great to see you. Hi, Raiders. Great to see you. My name is Trickco. I'm your resident trickster demon, and we're doing Con Etiquette 101 with VTubers. The way you should act when you go to cons. Some fun little things. We have two professionals here talking a little bit about their experiences when it comes to con etiquette. We have Wild Spice and Spelly. Would you like to introduce yourselves to the lovely Raiders here? Spelly goes first.
Hello, I am Spelly Does Art. I do art and animation, and I table at conventions, so I have a little bit of tidbits about Artist Alley and all the jazz.
Love it. And then Spice.
I am Wild Spice. I am your demon idol who is loud and plays RPGs and cosplays and volunteers at conventions. So hi!
Hi! I love to see that. How am I not following you? Anyway, thank you so much for introducing me. I love the community. If you guys have the raid and run, totally understand. Go get some drinks, go get some snacks, get some rest. If you guys do decide to stick around, I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Cool. All the sweet beans. And also, why is my sound redeems not working? So weird. I don't know what's going on.
VTuber scuff.
VTuber scuff. I'll fix that later. I don't know why it's the case. Maybe it's this button. I know. I'll figure that another time. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. You can slap me still. Puh. See, I got slapped. You make it the sound effect. Puh. There you go. That's your sound effect. Scuff strikes all the time. Meow. I thought I was pretty on top of all this stuff too. So I don't know what happened. Anywho's it's back to what we were talking about before. When it comes to Artist Alley. So when it comes to those kind of things, again, don't haggle with your artists. It's already paying. It's already cheap enough, so you don't need to go down any lower. You need to, and do not. And then ask before you do any kind of photography when it comes to booth. Also, don't block booths while chatting. I'm guessing you probably get that a lot.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Again,
And I like, don't get me wrong, I love talking a little too much, but I, especially like last year, for example, lovely people, they wanted to ask about the animations and everything, but they were right in front of essentially the checkout, so to speak. And I don't want to be that person that's like, hey, I love talking to you. Can you move?
get out of here. Get out of here. We don't want to talk to you. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually trying to figure out, I think I'm going to reformat my table this year because instead of having it directly in the middle, I'm going to have it on the side. So if people want to talk to me, I can bring them over to away from like the middle of the table and have the checkout on the side of the table next time.
That's smart. That's smart. I'm guessing you have like someone like Maestro like can deal with like the purchasing part. You can be off the side to talk.
Yes, definitely. If you need like a small tip for tabling at Artist Alley, don't go alone if you can help it, because it is very. For example, taking breaks, just going to the bathroom, as simple as. Yeah, like you having that other person there, it helps a lot. Even mentally, it helps a lot. Just like from dealing with so many people.
You deal with a lot of people. 100%. Actually, that's actually something that I didn't even really realize, but I have noticed before. There've been some times when I will come up to like a booth at a artist alley, and I want to buy something, and it will say, "Hey, be right back," kind of scenario, like, and it will have like
a panel or a meet and greet or something, yeah, or just
exactly, which makes sense. But the thing that I always wondered is that, do you think that with all the items laid out, I know I've seen some, like whenever it's like AFK. It's usually has like those like covers around it to like block those people from taking things, but I've seen ones without those. I'm thinking kind of worried that like people will just like take some stuff when there's no one around like watching.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, if you do your itemizing before the convention and then keep track of what you sell and then itemizing after, you do find some things go missing. But it's unfortunately part of the price to pay for tabling at our real life convention, where there's tons of people walking by, people have slippery hands. It's hard to like, that's why I mentioned earlier that, you know, don't touch merchandise and stuff. Another thing is if you just go and like reach for things, like, I don't want to be that person, but I'm afraid that like I have to keep my eye on everything.
Yeah.
And the last thing I want to do is try to call someone out and be like, whoa, don't touch that. I don't know what you're doing. Like, you want to be friendly, but things do go missing, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. No worries, makes sense. I love this one. Trickco, why do you have someone chained to your table on stream?
Yes, I'm here against my will.
Spice just has a chain on her neck.
Dragged in here.
I didn't even notice that. I didn't like notice that at all. I just like, hey, what the frick's going on? I did not kidnap her. I did not kidnap. I promise, I did not kidnap.
Right.
This set Spice free. We are not doing caged. We are doing free range. Obviously. What? Yeah, it's exactly the egg, because there's nothing else, right? The egg.
No!
The egg.
No eggs!
Yippee! Free-range eggs!
Love it.
No!
I love it. That was clever. I like that. That was fun. I'm seeing artists have a sample of boards that glued and zip tied to the board. Yes. Because again, a lot of those arts that is like display usually are not really designed to be removed and like sold. Usually those are the display art. So usually I imagine like a lot of those kind of stuff is like kind of like stapled to the board so that you can't really easily take. Spice.
Like stickers will be like straight up stuck to boards, or like a lot of the keychains I use for display. What I would call, there's a word for it, I don't remember, but the ones that aren't so great, like there's like a manufacturing issue, so I'm like, yeah, just use this for display.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense.
I don't want to sell it, but
no, I like it. It makes sense. I like that. Just be careful when it comes to if you ever run your own panel. Just make sure you kind of keep that in mind. Maybe take some like edit like errors or things you're not planning on selling, and like staple it pretty secured on your spots. because you're not going to be selling those parts. You're not really slave. Because I've asked that question personally, and it's probably a dumb question to ask, but I feel like it's a pretty common question you probably get asked. Is that like, say if there's like a sold out part, the sticker to like a picture of like a poster, and then I'm pretty sure someone would be like, hey, can I just buy that like display piece? I always get the answer of no, like they don't sell it. But I imagine that's pretty common.
Sometimes they do.
Oh really? Oh really? Okay, cool. I didn't know. I felt
really
like that was like the rule. Like, you're not supposed to ask.
It depends. Yeah, I mean, if they want to like not let one less thing to carry home.
Yeah, it's true. Right. That's true. I'll keep asking.
I usually give the warning. I'm like, hey, this is for display. Like, tons of people have touched it. It might be worse for wear. If you really want it, you know, I'll sell it, but just a fair warning.
Probably for the same price too, right?
Oh yeah.
exactly. I
no,
might.
Come on Sunday though. Sunday we usually have sales.
That's
like you had mentioned earlier with
Sunday's usually the last day of conventions. They're usually trying to make those kind of things. Still don't haggle, but still.
Right, but yeah, I mean that will help them with not having to take as much stuff home.
Agreed.
Planes are crazy. You know, for a checked bag. And of course, it depends on like the flight you take and everything. But for a checked bag, the second one, which would be all your merch stuff, it's like $130.
Jeez.
Depending on the flight again.
It's wild. It's so expensive.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
Well, might hot glue a Trickco plush to my hat. I don't know what you mean. I'm not associated with Trickco, the Pokemon. That has no correlation to me in any way, shape, or form. I don't know why you would staple that to a hat of me. I don't know why. No Pokemon that closely resembles me in any way, shape, or form. Right?
I'm looking at you.
What do you mean?
Now I'm looking at you.
A Pokemon
that resembles you?
Yeah, no Pokemon resembles me and my name, any way, shape, or form.
Trickco is green.
Exactly. I'm not a Pokemon. Even my name is not even close.
Trickco has a green toggle.
You can't redeem it.
Wasn't there? You think I wasn't there?
Well, because if I did have it on there, this would happen. Boop. Look at you guys.
Wait. Oh my gosh, what happened?
This is what happens when I change the colors. This is why I don't have it on here. Wow, you look really cool, purple and like pink. Whoa, you actually look like a demon now. Look at you, demon skin.
I do. Yeah.
Wait, right to know. The one time only. But yeah, no, 100%. I agree with those guys. Other thing to talk about is if browsing, that's okay, but don't monopolize the space. Kind of goes with the whole chatting with people. Like, they don't take up the entire space.
I'm trying to assert my dominance.
Oh, your tiny little dominance. Like, this is my space. I will take it. You will not be able to interfere. Is that how it goes?
Yes.
My space.
This is my space. No,
My space? My Yoshi.
Hey,
yeah,
now.
My
Yoshi. My show. I do it. I'll do it.
I will say, as a artist, there's a handful of things you can do to help prevent that. Because I feel like people are always going to want to look at stuff, especially if you do pretty big franchises that people really like.
Yeah.
People are going to just want to sit there and look at all your stuff. That's why you could have like things like signs, really big signs that you can see from far away, from over people's heads. You can have like the catalog books and everything. There's a couple ways to mitigate it, but essentially, yes. As a convention goer, please, if you want to browse, there are some, like offkai's one, where you can go on the website. You can see every artist that is currently listed on. I guess that they already know that they're tabling, and you can go to their website to check like what they'll have at their table.
Yeah.
I love future planning.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm future planning. I agree. She went goofy on the goober, so I took her weenie hat junior. Wow. That's what it says. That's what Slayer says. Yeah, watch out for those goofy goobers.
I'm a goofy goober. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so discussion time. What's a most awkward moment you had as in Artist Alley? Either by someone who's been in Artist Alley or just as a viewer of watching someone interact with someone from Artist Alley.
Man, it's hard to think about the most awkward. There's a handful. I can go through them pretty quick. I've had people come to my booth that are, they're recognizable. And so what kind of sucks is when someone comes to your booth and they're like, hey, and you're like, oh my gosh, but then other people start recognizing them either by their voice as a VTuber or just in general if they know what they look like. And then the crowd forms in front of your table and you're like, oh no.
That must be awkward because you can't really tell them to move. Hey, I know you're cool and all, like, but I gotta leave.
Yeah.
Then there was this one time. Maestro is a really big JoJo's fan. Especially at anime conventions, people will get very, very excited to talk about their favorite anime.
Yep.
And so I remember that there was this, I wouldn't call it an argument, but in front of my table, and they were getting very loud about it. They were like, oh, part 1 of JoJo's is the best JoJo's. And then, other people are like, no, part 3 or whatever. And then you're just like, oh my gosh, help me.
Help me, please.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think. There was one other one where, I guess it was just kind of like on board with what we were talking about earlier, where people get very excited to. It's essentially the same thing. People get very excited to talk, and they kind of just stand there. But when I say excited to talk, I mean 30 minutes of talking, and you're kind of like, I probably should say something. This has been a long time. That happened maybe twice.
Well,
off the top of my head, 30 minutes plus of the just.
So,
Nah.
would you like me to give you guys all a psychological tip on how to cut off conversations?
Yes.
So, as a salesman in my job sphere who has to deal with customers pretty quickly, there's one phrase you could say to pretty much cut off any of those kind of conversations to make it so that you move on and move on to the next customer. And the phrase is, hey, we can talk all day about this so-and-so thing, but hey, let's go and move on to do this.
Moving the conversation.
Yeah, it was moving the conversation, but making it less awkward. Because the way you do it is hey, I agree with your conversation. I like your conversation. We could talk about this, but we need to kind of go back to what we're doing right now to make it so that they are aware of what they're doing. A lot of times whenever they are in those kind of conversations, they kind of zone out and they kind of put it into their own mind that they're only talking to that one person and not think about people around them. So by saying, hey, we can talk about this all day, but I need to go do this stuff, or hey, we need to go move on to this kind of thing. By saying that, you kind of acknowledging the person that, hey, I like what we're talking about. I agree we can talk about this kind of stuff again, but we do need to move on. Is kind of a way to not be rude to the person and not discrediting what they're saying, but in this way, you kind of just acknowledge the fact that, hey, we need to move on. So the way you guys want to say it is hey, man, I love JoJo. JoJo's freaking amazing. I agree we can talk about this all day, but I do need to move on to the next person on here. And usually 9 times out of 10, they're like, oh, I just realized I probably took up 30 minutes this person's time. I'm so sorry. And then they move on. So that's the phrase you guys want to use, is that a phrase of hey, we can talk about this all day long, but I do need to move on to kind of stuff. This kind of shows a respectful way of taking up acknowledging that they are really cool and they're not being rude about it, but they are aware of that they need to move on to something,
That makes sense. I'm stealing that.
Do it. Steal it. I use it all the time at work because at work I usually do it. I'm also a person that likes to eat up time and talk to people a lot. But then sometimes with me eat up the time, I realize that I need to cut off the conversation, but it's usually kind of an awkward time to cut off conversations, especially if the person's really engrossed with the kind of thing we're talking about. So usually I'd be hey, nothing wrong with that. Let's move on to something else.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps you guys. This is a psychological trick, making it so that they seem a little bit more understanding of the situation, but you can move on. Kind of, hey, because the rude way of doing it is hey, I don't really care what you're saying. So can we like move on? Because that's like that's the reverse version of that. It's like that. But usually the way you want to be respectful is like, hey, we can talk about this all day. I love talking about this kind of thing, but we need to just like move on to just, you know.
Yeah.
Go.
That makes a lot of sense.
sure.
And then you can also potentially give them your business card and be like, hey, by the way, if you really want to keep talking, I have a Discord.
Oh, there you go. And that leads up to
By the way.
Hey, we can talk about this all day long. In fact, actually, if you really want to talk about this, you can add me on Discord. There we go. And then move on.
Yeah, right.
That actually is a good way to like segue into like some build up, you know. I like that. Cool. So, do you have anything else, Spelly? Any other kind of stories?
For Artist Alley, no, but I have stories for other things.
Awesome. We'll save those.
Artist Alley honestly is just mostly like work. You set it up the day before. You're there all day long. You eat there typically.
Yep. I see that too. I see that a lot.
Make sure you stay hydrated.
Yep.
Holy, I can't tell you how many people have come by my tables to bring me water because they're like, you look like you haven't been drinking today.
Yes,
And I'm like, who
drink
am I?
water. Drink water.
Drink water.
Yes,
That
please.
should be the number one rule. Actually, number one rule is don't be a dick. Second rule is drink water. I think that's really good.
Especially if you're gonna be walking all day.
Exactly. And thank you, Spelly. Let's all water our VTubers. Water you VTubers.
I won't work out.
Well, we got Schmo. Lore accurate.
Laura,
Sorry.
No. I'm not sure.
I'm sorry. It just popped in my head. I just saw it. I was like, We love you, Spice. We love you, Spice. We love everything about you. Copy that. Let's get the hose. A hose down your VTuber.
I mean, it is hot. We're going into a heat wave.
Oh yeah, it's really hot.
Price down.
Price down. Do you have any interesting stories as a fan of Artist Alley? Spice?
Not really. Yeah, not really. Just I want to look at tables, but then I have people like in the way, like all huddled around. People like the thing is, I feel like people don't respect space, and like people don't know how to move over and let other people like scoot in and take a peek. That's really it.
Yeah, I can imagine
Share the
that.
space, plus.
They're like, come on.
Artist Alley is actually like their current convention area is actually really big.
Oh,
so it's pretty spacious. I've been because there are some conventions that are just like at a hotel, for example. Nah. No, there's like no space.
I've been to LAX, and like even though that's a pretty massive place, it still fills up so much where you do feel like literally sardines like going down Artist Alley, and you just kind of like waddle your way like because there's like no space between them, and you have to like kind of like hop out of the line that's like always going if you want to go to like a booth, and there's still people like around there just trying to like pick up and like talk and get them like stuff. But man, oh man, if you're not in the flow, it's hard to get back out of the flow. There's a flow that it goes through, and a lot of people are going down the flow. So either get your stuff or continue the flow. Like it's like you're on like a conveyor belt. Just like hop off when you need your stuff and hop back in.
Little sushis.
Little sushis. Which I want to go conveyor belt sushi now. Ah, that sounds so good. It's the food. Anyway, but yeah, I totally agree on that. Totally agree. Next part that I would like to talk about is going to be more on the cosplay etiquette, which is going to be more of, put on the hat. Yes.
Yeah.
We're all going to be cosplaying here. We're all going to go into the conversation about cosplays. Exactly. So with this said, we're going to probably go into more of Wild Spice's territory. So we'll get to talk about more.
Yeah. Cosplay. Let's go. Okay.
I'm just, this is totally cosplay. I'm cosplaying as a clown right now. I'm totally not normally a clown, never been a clown, but totally cosplaying. right?
Yes.
I guess. Totally.
Yes.
And I never look at
Yes.
this ever. Totally. It's not like a common thing that happens in my stream ever. Totally.
Never ever.
Never. But going into some like etiquettes on cosplays. The first one I kind of want to talk about is always ask before taking pictures. Don't just like randomly go up to someone and just like start and they dip out. Not paparazzi. Usually a lot of the times when people are wearing cosplays wants their picture taken, so it's really easy to just ask them really quickly. That way they can like pose, they can stand off the side and actually have good pictures taken of them, of just or then just them walking around and then also and where did they go? Kind of situation, you know?
Yeah.
Always ask. Usually get better quality pictures that way too. And then the next part is don't touch the costumes or the wigs. I'm pretty sure they put a lot of work at those kind of things, but you don't want random people to touch those.
Right.
Spice takes on many characters. Want to hear the list? Oh, I imagine I am curious. Maybe in a second, we'll go into that. But yes, I definitely want to see all the things you have cosplayed as. That'd be really cool.
Oh God, there's too many.
Too many. What? Okay, right now, what is some of your favorite ones you have cosplayed?
I've cosplayed Winning Ticket from Umamusu. I guess otherwise, like, I've done what's the cosplay I wear? Red Blood Cell from Cells at Work.
That's cool.
Way back in the day, I cosplayed as Bankotsu from Inuyasha because he was my favorite villain in the show. I've also cosplayed from Cardcaptor Sakura and D for DJ, and I was Yuna from Final Fantasy X-2 one time. So like, yeah, I've cosplayed from a lot of different stuff.
All right. Wow, that's so cool. I love that. I'm guessing with your cosplays experiences, you probably just really love enjoying playing as like a role and playing as a character, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What made you want to get into cosplay in the first place?
I found cosplay when I was younger.
Yeah.
I wanted to be something different for Halloween than the traditional, so I was Misty from Pokemon, and then my cousins were Ash and Pikachu.
That's so cool.
And then after that, I started cosplaying like after every Halloween after that. So like I would do like characters from shows that I liked, and I just like being able to dress up and like make costumes.
That's so cool. I love that. That's really awesome. I love it. Nice. Another things that go into when it comes to etiquettes is make sure that you are like, don't move someone's props without their permission. Like, pretty sure if someone's like chilling with like a staff or a sword, don't just grab it and just like stop playing with it. Pretty sure those things also are custom made, not made to be in other people's hands, especially if you don't ask for permission.
Yeah.
And then of course, this is the biggest one that I highly recommend everyone go for. This is like the kind of like the number one rule I feel like when it comes to cosplays, is that make sure you respect the cosplayers' needs for breaks. You know, like if they're going, like if they're not in like their like respected like cosplay areas, because there's areas where a lot of cosplayers will go to get like those kind of like pictures taken. If they're like in the side corner or on a table eating food, they're not really supposed to be taking pictures. They're not really going.
No.
Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Jesse. I really appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, I imagine. Have you ever had a situation where you were cosplaying and you were just like eating like some like sandwich, and then someone comes up like, hey, can I take a picture of you?
No, I haven't.
That's
People have been pretty good about that. Yeah.
I have seen.
I was gonna say, especially with cosplay, please, again, with boundaries, as we do with anybody, please respect boundaries, because people will be like, you know, people don't respect boundaries. Like, if a cosplayer says no, they don't want you to take their picture, do not take their picture.
Exactly.
Like, do not. cosplay. This is a phrase that goes around a lot. Cosplay is not consent, so please ask before you take it.
Exactly.
Plus.
It's like, oh hey, can I take a picture of you? Oh no, not right now. Thank you. Just
Takes
walk
out
away.
the Google glasses.
I know. Gone. It's gone. I'll just say that was your first prime spot.
I will say,
Thank you.
if you were wearing an outfit that may be particularly revealing, or you're like wearing a short skirt, please wear shorts under your shirt.
Yes.
Skirt. Bleh. Yes. Please wear shorts, okay? It's not because, if you are like very self-confident and you want to flaunt it, cool, that's fine. It's because there's creeps. Just please wear shorts under your skirt, okay?
Please don't be creeps. I've heard stories.
It's to help protect you from the creeps.
Yeah, exactly.
Wear shorts.
Please do. I've heard stories of like girls wearing like skirts, and then guys will like take a picture, but then they'll hide their phone underneath there, like the cosplayers. Upskirt you.
Yep.
Please, one, don't do that. That is extremely disgusting. Like, that's super nasty. If you want to see those kind of things, there's literally things all over the internet for that. You don't need to go to like a real life person and like try and take pictures like that. That's super disgusting.
There's also the 18+ section.
Exactly. You'll probably find those things other ways. You don't need to like be super creepy and try and take a picture of it as a cosplayer in public.
Yeah.
It just looks really bad. One, you're in public, so everyone's going to be watching you, and if they see you do that, you're just going to be known as this really nasty creep. And come on.
Word spreads fast, so don't.
Just don't. Just guys, don't. And then again, as a cosplayer yourself, make sure you're wearing like good appropriate attire, no matter what the cosplay is, just so that you can avoid those kind of awkward moments. There's the reason why Korea has made it illegal to turn the shuttle sound off on the camera. Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, interesting.
Like K-pop and stuff. The idol. Idol culture.
Idol culture.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes sense. I definitely. And then next other kind of things to talk about is avoid making inappropriate comments. Again, these are real life people behind these cosplays. Don't be like really awkward and like, hey, can you like step on me? And it's like, what?
Please no.
No, what?
Please
don't.
That was loud.
So please be it. And also, here's another one that I've not really seen too much of, but it's actually kind of an interesting point of view. But don't demand poses. Like, like a lot of the cosplayers, again, humans, so like don't be like, hey, can you like bend down for me? It's like, no, stop it. I do my pose and be happy with that. That's it.
Cosplayers are human.
No.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, that's like the number. Can I give you a hug? Can I hug you?
Please be respectful.
Oh.
I know.
It's different if it's like, your like friends or
someone you know.
That's complete. Somebody you know of, or like totally fine. But random person, can I give you a hug?
It's like, not really. Please.
Who are you people?
Who are you people? Again, be respectful. Like you don't just randomly go up to random people off the street and just ask for a hug. Okay, just because you're in a like.
No, you don't.
Exactly. You will get smacked in the face most of the time. Like you don't just randomly like if it feels weird to like be on a subway station in New York and you see some random person and you just ask them for a hug. If that feels weird to you, is the exact same thing if you're in a convention just randomly asking a cosplayer to hug. It's the exact same thing. They look at you the exact same weird way, and you also look weird too. Again.
Big no-no.
Big no-no.
Preach.
And that's pretty much what I have for my cosplay etiquettes. Do you want to add anything, you two?
I saw people stepping on each other.
Yeah, don't step on each other's feet.
Right. No, you're right.
It brought like back memories, and I was like, oh.
The feeties. Don't step on the feeties.
I'm going to make myself sound really old, but please don't glomp each other either. That's not really a big thing. That was old convention culture.
I imagine even in cosplay that must really suck because you get everything ready and then someone just jumps on you.
For people who don't know, glomping is you like literally run full speed at somebody and like hug them or jump on them.
No,
pretty much.
what?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
That was back in the day. That was the thing.
Oh man, I'm glad that they died because that sounds like a terrible thing. I would like even if I knew someone, I would not do that. Yeah, imagine so. You don't want full on tackle. This is not football. Like these are anime characters. It's not football tackle.
I know. If you're gonna cosplay to a convention, make sure you check what the dress code is because that costume you might want to wear may not be appropriate for the convention, or it's showing too much skin for the convention. So make sure you check what the rules are for what you should what's okay for cosplaying. There's that. Also, in regards to cosplay competition, please do not sandbag because we will find out. Cosplay coordinators talk to each other. We know. So please don't try to sandbag.
Can you explain to me what sandbagging is?
Yes, so sandbagging is if you won an award in that costume at a convention and you go to another convention and enter it you didn't win an award before. It's mainly for if you won say best in your class or best in show if it was like a masquerade skit. If you won best in show at animeexpo, I'm gonna throw the name out there, and then you go to offkai, yeah, because those are two recent ones, and you go to offkai and you enter it again and you already won best in show at animeexpo. That's sandbagging. Do not do that. That's not okay.
I never thought about that.
In my head, I was like, "Wait, yeah, I didn't even think that people
that makes sense
dominating
though.
all the conventions. I have the best."
The thing is, I don't think that people especially in the cosplay community. Sometimes I don't think people get that staff at other conventions talk to each other. So we will probably find out you were sandbagging if you were sandbagging.
Oh, geez.
It will probably come out.
Wow, I imagine would they say it right off the bat and this is another Five Nights at Freddy's character who won last year. Get off the stage.
No, it's more it'll most likely it comes up during the entry process.
Oh, okay.
And then you're okay, and then you see the skit or something, and you're wait a minute, this looks familiar, and then that's how you find out. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
That's why it looks familiar. Yeah, so yeah, don't do that. Don't sandbag. And it's the same for craftsmanship too. If you enter for your craftsmanship of your costume and you won best in your category at another event, and you go and enter Hall cosplay at another event and you already won best of, don't do that. That's again sandbagging.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Give other people a chance to win. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know you worked really hard in that cosplay and you probably want to show it off. But if you already won an award, it's already pretty much you got the recognition. You won the award. And if you're a really true cosplayer, then you can stretch your creativity on something else.
Or try remaking the outfit because you want now up it to the next level. Or if you're doing a skit, cool, rework the skit, do a different skit, do the next thing. So yeah,
exactly. It's I like it. Restart cosplay. I'm guessing you know something about cosplay too.
Yes, Ray is also a cosplayer. Ray is in solar with me. So yeah, Ray is a cosplayer. We're actually doing a panel at offkai about costume design.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Design and everything. Yeah.
Then Ray, you know your stuff. You guys will see. I love it. Cool. Awesome. Anything else you want to add to it? And Ray, did you want to add anything to it?
Do not receive me. I'm here to support. Thanks, Ray.
You have been noticed. You have been noticed.
It's not high school. That's the biggest takeaway I have, just in general. But that's also for that's also general
that's for
VTuber community. It's not high school, y'all. We're adults.
Well, adults.
I can't anymore. No, honestly, I love the community, but the problem is we gotta solve our problems like adults. We gotta talk to each other like adults. Yeah.
Communication is key.
Yes, we can communicate. We are humans.
We're humans.
We can talk to each other.
Be respectful of each other, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you guys talk to him.
Because in cosplay you also have your share of drama, and it's like, y'all, it's cosplay. It's supposed to be a hobby. It's supposed to be fun. Like, I don't know why we have to have drama around it, or why we get like nasty to each other, or we're like, well, why didn't I win? I'm like, okay, whoa. Hold on.
Whoa.
Let's give you feedback. Or like, there's probably reason. Like, okay, here's what you did. Here's the feedback. Like, be open to feedback too.
Be open to feedback.
100%.
That's with everyone too. That's with everyone.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, with that said, we're going to go into some discussions. But before I do that, we love the cosplay conversations about etiquettes, but there's one more thing that I do want to go over when it comes to cosplay etiquettes, and that's not just the female side of things, but there's also male cosplay etiquettes I want to discuss. Males, yes, even because anyone could cosplay, no matter if you're female or male or in between or whatever you would like to be.
Preach. Yes,
Exactly.
Anybody can anyone can cook,
cosplay.
anyone can cosplay.
Exactly. So to get a input of another male cosplayer, we're going to get another person joining in for a little bit. That's going to be, we mentioned him multiple times before, but it's going to be Maestro. So let's get Maestro in here and talk about his experience when it comes to cosplay. So, bonjour.
Let's go.
Maestro.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Little boy.
Hi.
Look, little guy. Look, little guy.
It's me, that Maestro.
That Maestro. I love it. Well, Maestro, we were just talking about like the kind of etiquettes when it comes to VTubing and cosplaying. What's your input on some things that you should kind of keep in mind about when it comes to etiquettes when it comes to being a cosplayer in the male view?
So a lot of, I'll say this in terms of being like a male cosplayer and or it's just seeing males do cosplay. There are a lot of times where with male cosplays, there'll be, and this is just like one take, right? But there will be things where like they're wearing a particular armor or something like that, right? And a lot of this armor is, I'm not going to say it's like super delicate, but for the most part, it kind of is. Most of it is either like foam or warbler or other materials that are like, these are good for show. These are not good in practicality. So please, I know it's been said already, but also for the male side of things, just because a piece of armor looks like it's stable does not mean it's actually stable. You should probably, again, if people want to touch or something like that, it's fine if they ask for it. But please, the same way that it is with females, please do not just randomly touch males if, you know, they didn't give you permission, because this stuff can break, and it will break if you're not careful with it.
One thing to mention too, and I'm pretty sure you guys all can agree with this, is that if you're cosplaying and something happens with wardrobe malfunction, there's actually areas in conventions that you can go to get it repaired. There's actually like little like places that actually involves people who are cosplayers who will help you kind of fix things and like get things fixed up. Usually around the food court.
Surprisingly, yes, it usually does happen to be around the food court. I don't know why.
But yeah, always look around those kind of things, because the worst thing could happen where you just like were really into like some kind of like act, or you move around a lot, or you're kind of like sucked into like a very condensed, like congestive area where you always walk around and something snaps, breaks, rips, or whatever. Just slowly head over to one of those kind of like cosplay repair centers, and not only that, you will have a lot of like, I don't know if they cost anything, but I'm pretty sure there's all like free little like pieces that you can go to get things fixed, and there's usually staff members there who are very proficient in cosplay, can help you get things fixed up and ready. They don't cost anything, right?
I actually wanted to address something that Raystar Cosplay mentioned there, saying that anyone can cosplay. Cosplay is your interpretation of a character. You love your version. I 100% agree with that. And I also want to make mention of things on the male side. I don't know how do I want to word this? Okay, listen, everyone... Any gender can be competitive, right? But I have seen firsthand how competitive, and I guess that's just because, guys, it's guy thing, but guys I have seen get very competitive with cosplay related antics. And so as it turns out, a lot of people will be it's so, I don't even know what word to use for it, but it seems so childish when people start comparing cosplays to each other, especially if people are cosplaying the same character. I've run into it several times where people have decided, like, I don't know, if someone wanted to cosplay, I don't know, let's just use Deku or something from like My Hero Academia, right? And two people cosplayed the same character. I don't know why. It just seems like there's this weird thing where sometimes people decide like, oh, that Deku's definitely better than that other one, or that's budget Deku, or like whatever. And you run into this stuff and you're like, dude, can you like just shut up? Like, who cares? Like, if one person put more, like, at the end of the day, for cosplay, a lot of these things, they cost money and there's a lot of skill involved in them. So essentially it almost feels like gatekeeping. Like you're saying, that one guy didn't have enough money to make his Deku cosplay look as good as the other guys or whatever. And it's like, dude, again, so what Raystar said about anyone can cosplay, absolutely, anyone can cosplay, anyone can do it however which way they want, as long as they are having a fun time doing it and they're not trying to be aggressively like offensive or mean-spirited or anything like that. Dude, just cosplays for everyone. Just let people do what they want. Have fun.
Exactly. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. If you've always wanted to cosplay as someone and you just like, either you're not very experienced with it or you don't have the funds for it, but you really want to support your love for a character, just don't discredit other people for cosplaying, and two, if you are in a really good cosplay, don't be disrespectful to people who are not in the good cosplays, like there's nothing wrong with someone just dressing up as something simple, like just respect them. Because again, everyone who's cosplaying is just a regular human. I know we mentioned that a lot, but everyone's a human behind those kind of cosplays. Just because their cosplay might be not as detailed as yours or someone else's, doesn't mean you shouldn't discredit them any more or less than the other person. They are just representing the character that they really enjoy and really love in a different way. So definitely respect each other's characters.
I was gonna say, I was muted and I was going like, great, and I'm like, darn, I was muted the whole time.
I was wondering, you were pretty quiet for that whole time thing. I was like,
I was like, I 100% agree with all that. No, I was going to say the other side of that too, because I wanted to piggyback off that, is like people buying their whole costume versus them making their costume. Like, again, it turns into that thing where they're like, oh, they bought their costume, they're lazy, like they didn't do anything with that. I'm like, but they wanted to cosplay the character, they can cosplay, that's fine. Now that comes into play more if it's a cosplay competition. Like, you can't enter a craftsmanship contest if you bought the costume, like that's different. But like, you could still be that character, and it's like, you shouldn't look down on somebody because they bought their cosplay versus them making their cosplay in general. Like, it's you're dressing up, y'all have fun.
Yeah, exactly. just
no
go up.
No matter how you're doing it.
Exactly. If you see someone who's dressed up in the same kind of outfit as you are, or same kind of cosplay, just do the Spider-Man meme and move on.
Exactly. That's what we love to see. We love to see Spider-Man meme happening.
Exactly.
Like, you have the meetups and everybody's like, all right, let's assemble all the Luffys.
Yes. And usually like I don't really see that side of things. I'm not a cosplayer, but I do go, when I go and hang out with some friends that are there, I usually do see them cosplay. I'm usually always the guy that always carries on all of my friends' cosplay stuff. So while they go and take pictures of them, I'm the one that takes all their backpacks and like merch stuff.
That's my husband.
Cool. Exactly.
A hero.
Yeah.
Or a hero for that.
I will always do that
yes,
because even though like
he'll carry the bags.
Which is perfect, which is nothing wrong with that. Like for me, I'm not a cosplayer. I tried it once. It was fun. It was enjoyable. I cosplayed as a Joker from Persona 5 when it first came
Let's
out.
go!
I loved it. It was so much
Nice.
fun to do it. The only reason why I don't like cosplaying anymore is just because this is not my shtick, it's not my jam.
That's okay. Yeah.
There's not many cosplay characters that has beards, and I don't like shaving my beard a lot.
Makes
So
sense.
it's kind of hard to pull off. I had to shave myself for Joker, and oh my god, I had like the baby face. It was so weird. So I haven't been beardless in a while. Not saying that if you want to cosplay a person who doesn't have a beard, then you can't. No, you can. You can totally cosplay as someone without a
Yes,
beard.
you can.
With a beard.
Yeah.
But for
Totally
me,
fine.
just personally, I just didn't want to. And after a while, I just became a supporter of all my cosplay friends. And I will take all that stuff and help them with take pictures and stuff like that. Because it's fun to see people interact with each other. I just love the interactions with people of like cosplays. Like, you know, I love them getting into characters. What I love is I would love it when there's like, when someone's like cosplaying as like a JoJo character. And like they see another person, a JoJo character, and then they like both like, oh, I see you, and they're like, oh, I see you too, and then you guys both take pictures of each other, and other people start taking pictures of each other.
And they all start JoJo posing.
Exactly, it's so cool.
Oh my
That's like my
gosh,
favorite
yeah.
part of conventions is whenever you see like a person cosplaying as a character, and then they stumble upon someone else cosplaying as a character from the same like show, and they like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, it's so much fun. So cool to see that. So cool.
Like I said, all the Luffy's at the One Piece
Yes.
gathering.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to like cosplay as characters that you think is going to be there. Like, oh man, I don't want to dress up as Luffy because everyone else is going to dress up as Luffy. Like, no,
You
cosplay as
cosplay
them.
who you want.
Yeah, cosplay who you want and have
Exactly.
fun. Exactly.
I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
Exactly. Okay, I got sneeze.
Arrgh.
Got sneeze.
How dare?
Bless you.
Bless you.
Salud.
So
How dare you sneeze?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot that I had
Right
to
into
mention
the
that I'm a
microphone,
human
too.
behind this VTuber model. I sneezed. I should have. You know what I should?
Headphones users.
Should have sneezed and had my nose fall off. That would have been a good bit. That would have been a good bit.
Let's sneeze again.
I can't. Out of my nose. No more stuff.
Just pretend. Just pretend.
Anything else you guys want to add in for the cosplay etiquette? Any more
I would
rules you guys want to
say-
place?
Maybe something else to keep in mind is that I'm not sure if Spice mentioned it, but there will be times where a specific cosplayer is hanging out on the side of whatever convention it is, and they are getting professional pictures done by
Yes.
a professional photographer. Please leave them be until that photo session is done. I
Yes.
tell you how many times I have seen that happening, and someone sees
Yeah.
it and they like basically run into the shot and go, "Oh my gosh, you're whatever, Carrie. Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Can I get a picture?" And it is like so disrespectful. And
Oh.
I mean, I don't even know how else to word it. Like, I understand that it's an innocent, you know, just like, oh my gosh, like at least they ran in like to ask to get a picture, but at the same time,
Yes,
it's like
they did it. Yeah, at least they're
should see
asking.
what they're doing. Please,
Yeah.
please let them finish what they're doing before you do that, because that again, that just does seem. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually was a cosplay photographer for a while too. So like, yeah, I
Oh,
mean, if
okay.
people, but see, like, like, I agree with that. But like, depending like where it was or whatever, sometimes I'd just be like, yeah, okay, you could like, but that's the kind of person I am. I'm just like, yeah, you could take a shot real quick. But then I need to get back to this. But like, the other thing too with that is, in consideration for that is like the person probably paid the photographer to take the photos, so like you're taking up their
Oh, I didn't even know that.
do that. Some do and some don't. It depends on the photographer, but like you gotta be mindful of the time too. So yeah,
Makes sense. Makes
Um,
sense.
Be aware of your surroundings.
Be self-conscious of the people around
be
you.
Be aware. Yeah, exactly. Because if they're doing a photo shoot, like, don't just interrupt the photo shoot. Wait till they're done. Like,
Exactly. Be patient. Be patient.
wait your turn.
Exactly. And Spelly, anything on your end?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. I don't really cosplay that much.
Just didn't know if you had anything you want to add on to it.
Things that I see.
Don't be a creep.
Yep, don't be a creep.
Yes, definitely don't be a
Don't be a
creep.
creep.
To
See that a lot.
anyone cosplaying, do not be a creep. Like,
Now-
do not walk up and start hitting on said cosplayer.
Oh
Please
no!
don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Man.
Please don't do
Yeah,
that.
The stories, oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Oh no! Please
Yeah,
don't.
please no.
this-
And that,
like,
like I said, that
the
goes for
VTuber
everybody.
community,
Please don't
like-
do that.
Conventions are not where you want to pick up people. Okay, just they're not there for that. Please don't. Just because you see
They
someone
have-
in a
They
revealing
have the
outfit.
speed dating. They have the speed dating. Sometimes at the cons, go to the speed.
Yeah, go to
dating.
those. Do not freaking. Jeez. Hi Spencer. Hello.
Yeah.
But no,
Like, the
it's
speed
like
dating is the speed dating. But anyway, go ahead.
exactly. Just. But yeah, don't go up to it. Just because a lady is maybe revealing outfit as much,
Same
doesn't
for-
mean
yeah,
that
same for
they're
the guy.
trying
Maybe
to
the guy's
approach.
in a,
Or the
revealing
guys in a
outfit. Yeah, don't do
revealing
that.
outfit. Sometimes the guys are in more revealing outfits than the girls,
Mm-hmm.
and they also not there to. Most of the time, they're not there to pick up ladies. So do not go and approach them.
They're just dressing up as a cosplay, as a
Exactly.
character.
They're just showing
they
the
like,
body.
bleh. Yes.
Exactly.
Body.
Yeah.
Body.
Alone. No, I'm just
Alone.
kidding.
They're showing their bodies alone. No one else with them. Awesome. Okay, to wrap up the cosplay etiquette section, does anyone want to talk about the most awkward cosplay interactions either you were in or seen? Let's start with actually Maestro.
Oof. Oh man.
Thank you for
No,
liking
oh,
our models.
jeez.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Man. Okay. I have a bunch of stories, but I'll go with one that I definitely, man. Okay. So there was one time that I went cosplaying with a group of other friends. We were all League of Legends characters,
League of
and we went. I know. I almost said Legion.
That's League.
Legion.
That's the
So
opera
we were all
version.
League of Legends characters, and we were all. I was trying not to get a copyright strike. I don't know.
It's
So-
okay. It's okay.
we hit like the main floor. This was at like one of the PAX Easts. Gosh, I don't even remember what year it was.
Oh, okay.
And we went out that way, and as it turns out, a rather popular streamer stopped us because they saw that all four of us were dressed as League of Legends characters. I will not say the streamer's name, but they basically stopped all of us with like a whole camera crew of people to like
Jeez.
talk to us and whatnot about this whole thing. And it was a really weird interaction. I don't know how else to say, like, to talk about it other than like it felt very like fake, like disingenuine. Like I don't really know how else to say it. Like it felt like they had only stopped us because like obviously League of Legends, they had played League of Legends, so they knew who we were and whatnot. But then they were kind of like, I don't know how else to say it. It was like they were dismissive of us, like they just wanted us to be there. And then when we were like trying to like talk to them about stuff, they kind of just like were like, okay, yeah, like you had your few like minutes of fame with us. Go away. We need to. Yeah, basically that. And I was just like, yo, this is so like crooked and fake. And I was like, nah,
Yeah, that's terrible.
Wasn't a fan before, not a fan now. Like it was awful.
That happened to my friend at a con. Like he's a furry. He's a VTuber as well, but he's a furry. And this guy came up because he had his tail on and his ears, and this guy came up to him and was like live streaming, and talking to him. And my friend knew going in, yeah, he's probably talking to me and targeting me because I'm a furry and he's trying to get me to say something.
I love it. I love doing this stuff.
He held his own very well with it. It was fine, but it was like, yeah, come on, guys, be nice. Like, stop that.
Jeez, yeah. We actually have a section of this talking about content creators and like etiquettes for content creators, which is something that we can definitely discuss about. But yeah, like, again, be respectful. If you go be a content creator, streaming, making YouTube videos, TikTok videos, and stuff like that with other people around here, don't just be like, just use them as like content bait. You know,
yes.
Hey, thank you for being a League of Legends character. Okay, now be gone now. Leave. I have used your worth. Get out of my content. Go.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
I know, I just jumped.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
That's so fitting.
Oh my god.
Exactly. And what about you, Spice? Do you have any interesting moments?
Oh,
the sigh. Oh.
There's always many stories. You're trying to handpick one, you know.
Exactly. This has happened so many times.
It's mainly when I wear my chain chompette cosplay. I usually get hit on by at least one or two, and it's like, hello, I am married. Please stop.
What's the best way to like explain to him?
I'm saying it like Cosmo and Fairly Odd Parents. I'm sorry, but I am married.
I am married.
I am married.
Hey, what's the best way to like let them know without letting me know? It's like, oh, thank you. I live on Taken Street.
No, well, I have my wedding band on usually, and I'm like moving hands around like, do you not see my hand?
They shove it in their face. Oh, thank you for your compliments. I agree. Like grabbing their face with your ring on your hand. Like, you see this?
Yeah, hi. Do you see that? Also, I'm just weird anyway when people hit on me, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm just here. Chain chopping up. Yeah, I'm just trying to live my best life alone. No.
Alone. It's like in this case you'd be like, I am not alone. Please do not try and hit on me. I am not alone.
Well, nowadays, if I get hit on, it's a funny story to tell my husband after the convention, because he can't go to all the conventions because he doesn't have as much PTO. So like, I'll go and then I get to come back home and be like, yeah, these people hitting on me, and he's like, how'd it go?
Hey, how'd it go?
He's like, so how'd they do? And I'm like,
oh, not so good. They didn't do a big job.
They tried.
They tried. Yeah.
People need to have more respect for.
Yeah,
they
I would say
try.
that's probably like the weirdest thing. Otherwise, like in cosplay, I guess it's just getting mistaken as being a different character, but you kind of just are like, yeah.
Oh, I bet that happens actually quite a bit.
Yeah.
And you let it roll off. Like, it's not a big deal. It happens. There's so many characters.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday, my husband helped me decide what to wear. Right?
Wow. Like, you dress up as Luffy. It's like, you're obviously Goku, right? It's like,
That's great.
No.
Was it the straw hat that gave you that impression?
Yeah. You all know Goku wears straw hat, 100%. He also wields a giant sword.
All Might, right?
Yeah, All Might. Yeah, All Might.
Yeah, you're All Might, right? I'm Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Bro, it's not
so close.
You're my favorite Blue Monsters character.
I know, right?
all the characters with yellow spiky hair. There you go.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's great.
Spelly, do you have any interesting awkward moments you've seen in cosplays?
I have an awkward cosplay moment, but it's probably the only time I've ever cosplayed, and it's also the reason I don't cosplay.
You know what? Let's hear it, unfortunately.
So this one's not even from a convention, but it can definitely apply to. I was doing cosplaying for a charity thing at my college, and I remember walking around, and essentially it's just, I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter who or where. It kind of goes in line with what we said earlier, but if you have nothing nice to say, you don't have to say anything at all.
Exactly.
It's always an option.
That
free,
too,
believe it or
right?
not.
Oh no.
But I guess the interaction is they were just like, yeah. Actually, specifically with this one, it was for Gamers Outreach, and it was just people basically saying stuff, bad cosplay, all that jazz. My first ever cosplay, and I'll tell you, the next day after that charity, like it was fun for the charity, for the kids. But the next day, that cosplay went in the trash. It was a handmade one. I made that one. Everything, I sewed it and everything in the trash, bro. I'm like, cosplay's not for me, clearly. Goodbye.
Oh, come on. Oh, that's so sad. See, guys, this is the thing is that the way you say things to people could literally ruin the entire experience of something, Like, even though Spelly has moved on and, like, done her own things, and now it just pretty much says that it's not her steal. But because of that interaction, she might never want to get into cosplay before. And if she didn't have that interaction, she might be actually more into cosplay. So make sure that you just be respectful, understanding of those kind of things. And if you do not have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. Come on, guys. Be respectful. These are real people behind these cosplays, VTubers, like artists, like famous people. Treat them like you would treat yourself. Exactly. Be nice. Hi, Booby. Good to see you. Hi, Booby.
I don't know if you can say that. Some people might treat themselves horribly, so,
Well, true. Well, treat other people like you want to respect someone. Should respect you.
Right.
Unless you want to find yourself alone. I don't know why this is the thing. Alone. It's gonna be known as the lone guy. Alone.
We got you. We'll just bring the stickers.
Yeah,
Forever alone.
Forever alone.
Yeah, right?
I need a art. I need like a art of my model in a forever alone look. Alone.
The meme forever alone.
Alone. Are you alone? Something like that. You have no clue how expensive cosplays can be. Exactly. Like, this cosplays can be really expensive. Put a lot of hard work into it if you make your own. This is the worst thing to do is just go up to someone's like, cosplay's not that cool.
Your cosplay sucks. Wow, person.
Wow.
Did you
well, you know your
do you know how long it took me to make this? Like, that's not cool. Yeah,
Exactly.
don't do that. That's mean.
Yeah, come on.
That's
guys.
Yeah.
Be respectful, be understanding, be
their
loving.
story.
Come on, guys. Come on. Just don't run at people at full speed and tackle them. Not that kind of love.
That too.
Don't do that.
Glomps.
Well,
And
my
no yaoi paddles.
no yaoi paddles, please don't. No.
No yaoi paddles.
No. But
No.
but Maestro, thank you so much for giving me your time to coming on here and explaining your side of things. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Of course. I'm gonna say goodbye to my lovely guest here.
Bye, Maestro.
Bye, Maestro. Everyone say goodbye to Maestro.
Bye, Maestro.
Goodbye forever.
And then, oh, not forever. You guys will see each other.
Five ever.
Forever.
Five ever.
I actually don't have Maestro's like his Twitch. Could you shout out him for me? I don't have his stuff. Appreciate it. Go check out. Well, I will do shout outs for everyone here, but because Maestro is not here right now, can you go and check out Maestro right here? I don't think you have a way to do it, so I'm gonna do it on my end. I think I made a rule that people can't actually do it unless they're actually.
Oh man, you took away my power.
I had to because I don't want people to go in there. It's like, hey, go check me out. And no. So it makes
No, if it was me, I'd be shouting out Trickco every stream.
Well, I thank you. Well, so go check out Maestro. He's actually really, really smart and very creative. So go check. Now, moving on is when it comes to those kind of things that we do have some more, but this is going to be a little bit more quicker discussions. Not that much.
We're gonna speed it up.
Let's speed it up for you guys. And the one is going to be vendor hall etiquette. Again, this is mostly just for the vendor hall, which is just the areas where instead of artists with independent and their own personal work that they worked on, this is going to be the areas where you see like more of the mainstream, like licensed products that are being sold, like Funko Pops and like anime statues and stuff like that, or like merchandise from like major providers, kind of like Persona or Sega. Usually we'll see the areas like this. Persona. But these kind of things are going to be kind of stuff like keep the lines moving, have payment ready, so like have it ready. Like don't be like waiting in line this entire time, and wait when you get there you be like, oh wait, let me pull out my cash.
I'll have a number one
with extra cheese, and then have your money takes up forever to grab and stuff like that. Make sure you have it ready. Respect the display items. Exactly, is like there might be some items that's on display. Do not like grab them, tear them off. Kind of same thing with the artist alley. Do not mess with those kind of things. Just kind of keep your hands to yourself. And don't open sealed products. So like if someone has a display of like a sealed product, do not just open them. Like say say if someone's like showing you a Funko Pop, you know, like someone has like a Funko Pop and is like, hey, can I see that Funko Pop really quick? I was like, yeah, sure, okay. Do not just randomly open it. Dude, that would get you kicked out so quickly. Just like grabbing like a deck of cards and ripping them open, or like a Funko Pop just opening up. Don't do that. That's a really messed up and very quick way to get kicked out. Like some of those Funko Pops could be worth like hundreds. You do not want to ruin the value just for looking at it. That's a really mean thing to do. And the last one is just don't pressure vendors. Again, it's one of those kind of things of me having the example of very early where you're trying to like lowball someone's like statue. Again, it's a little bit different from like artists where they are not making the product and they're just selling it. But still, if someone is spending money to be at those kind of conventions and pay money to have those space, they usually try to make their money's worth. Yeah, you probably can work with something and kind of haggle a little bit with vendors, especially because what like Spice said before, like less things for them to take home is usually pretty beneficial for them. But still, do not, you know, like go from a $200 and wiggle down to $20 kind of thing. They're still trying to make some kind of profit. They probably bought it for pretty expensive and they're trying to raise it for make some kind of income. But at the end of the day, they probably would make some kind of money off of it. So don't be mean to them. Be respectful as well.
It's true.
And that's mostly when it comes to those kind of situations of like vendor etiquette. Be respectful of those kind of things and don't mess with other people. I don't really have any like weird, awkward stories for vendor hall interactions, other than the fact that I met some like interesting people who like try to like haggle, like I mentioned before with the statue. Have you guys had any fun interactions with vendors hall or interactions with people there you've seen?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the wall before?
The wall.
The wall.
Oh,
The wall.
I have not
So
heard about
when-
the wall.
At the end of each day for larger conventions that have like the really large vendor halls, staff will form like a wall to scoop people out of the vendor hall because it's closing and people need to get out. But there's so many people that are there trying to make purchases or like trying to well, I guess the one in particular I'm thinking of is they were playing video games and stuff because it was for video games. And so most of my most awkward, like, because I don't spend too much time in vendor hall, it would be from the wall. Just
The
like
wall.
the amount of people who I don't know, they just want to sit there, they want to talk, or they want to do whatever they were doing, and they don't really want to leave.
Oh.
But it's closing time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Closing
that's
time.
awkward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's time to go.
But I don't want this magical world to end. I want to stay like this forever. I don't want to go back to my reality.
Right. It's very exciting, but there are scheduled times, which is why you should always schedule ahead of time. Make sure you
Yeah.
get the places you want to go to.
Yep.
Free roam maybe at towards the end, so that when it is closing time, you're like, okay, I've already done the stuff I wanted to. I can leave.
Yeah.
Agreed. Exactly. Don't be part of the wall. Be organized. The wall. I love it. Love it. The next part I want to go into after the vendor hall is actually outside the con etiquette. So I don't think a lot of people really talk about the actual like outside part, because you guys have to keep in mind that yes, there's other people living their own lives outside the con, doing their own
Yes.
thing, and then they will look at you very interestingly if you're trying to act like you're acting at the cons outside the con. This is mostly for like people who like are just trying to like go on with the day, and then you see someone outside the con like cosplaying and like taking pictures. Don't interrupt other people's like daily lives in the shops just by doing it. Especially if you like, say if you went to like an outdoor like ramen shop that's like nearby. That you're back to in society. You're in real life again. You're not in the cons. Do not be like treating people like, hey, can I take a picture of you? It's like, no, they're not in con life. Do not experience them in con life. They're different people. I will say this though, fun fact, there is some like restaurants nearby the con that will actually give you discounts if you come to them in cosplay.
Ooh. Yes, very true. Yeah.
So don't
or
be
if you
afraid.
Have a con badge, but it depends on the conventions too. Yeah.
Because they like to have like kind of like a nice little deal with them. It's like, hey, if you cosplay and those kind of stuff, I'll give you a discount. Kind of encourage them to come over to check them out after the con, eat with them, so they get more business. Which is really nice. Definitely go, Spencer. They're really great. I highly recommend everyone go to a con at least once, because it's a really great experience. You get to meet with some really amazing people who all love the same thing. Just like I said, if you're going outside the con, just make sure you realize that the con like glasses is coming off. So don't treat other people like cons, stuff like that outside of cons, okay? And then also there's a lot of like venue people out there who's like trying to sell their stuff to cons. Like I mentioned, like there's the scammers who are trying to sell badges in the very beginning. Stay away from them. And there's also a lot of people trying to sell like food outside. Again, there's nothing like wrong with that, but just keep in mind they usually do price quite highly, you know, on those kind of situations.
Yes.
They know that there are people around there just trying to do it. I've done a full Tanjiro cosplay, never in public though. Go for it. Wear it in your convention. I bet you'll like it.
Yes.
But yeah, watch out for those kind of things. Other things would be like people are living their own lives, respect them, watch your belongings. That's another big thing. They don't just like leave your stuff behind and like walk away. Like your stuff can get stolen very quickly because again, there's random people just walking around. They will look for those things and they'll take it. Even if they don't like the Hase Miku plush you just got, they will still take it because they know that was worth something. Yeah. Someone. So please watch your things. Also, stay with your friends if possible. You know, like if you're going with a group, please stay with them. Like don't kind of go off because it kind of is the safety net. You know, you have to find a person to be with. You don't want to walk around alone. You want to make sure you're with the other people as well, so that you have that connection. Right? Alone.
That's why I'm so surprised that you mentioned going to conventions alone. I'm like, wait, you could do that like that?
Yeah, right.
Well, I know, like I don't mind meeting up with people, like personally. Like one, I can handle myself pretty well alone and not really have any issues. And sometimes I like to like, whenever I'm with other people, sometimes I like to do the things they want to do, and I don't end up doing the things I want to do because I want to make sure that they do what they want to do. So a lot of times I like to prefer to be alone on these kind of situations so I can make sure I have as much time to do things I want to do. But I would imagine that if you're like a young lady, I would hate it if you guys went there alone because there's a lot of safety reasons why you guys need to make sure you stay together. Yes. But I would say that if you can, always go with someone. I might be like the weird exception. But I would definitely say anyone who goes to a con, make sure you have a partner, like a pal to like go with. Not only because it's just 10 times more fun when you guys can enjoy it together, but also it's a safety thing you guys can take together. I remember taking, like this actually fits with the example I gave before, where my friend Corin, who went to a convention by themselves, he almost got scammed outside, almost buying a badge. But because I was with them, I like was able to pull them away. Like, no, you don't go there. So like, be safe when you go to these kind of things, and maybe even go to someone who has been to a convention before, so they kind of have something to understand about. Or just watch this video.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, no. Again, be with other people. Highly recommended. Don't go alone in these kind of things. Don't go alone. These kind
Alone.
alone. And then this is more like the hotel kind of stuff things, but make sure you respect your personal boundaries of other people around like these hotels. Really respect personal boundaries around everyone, no matter what you do in these kind of situations. But especially in hotels, make sure you are being respectful to staff. Making sure that you keeping your noise down when it comes to hotel staff. You know, again, don't want to blare out your Bluetooth speakers in down the hallways of your hotel room. There's a lot of people there that are not there for the convention, so they do not respect that kind of situation, and you can get kicked out of the hotel very quickly. No deposit ever. And of course, clean after yourself. Do not leave your hotel like a mess. You're not a rock star. Do not leave your hotel a mess. Please clean up yourselves.
Clean up after yourselves.
Please, come on. Because if you like mess it up, that's going to make hotel staff and the hotel like management not want to encourage like these kind of things. So, you know, if they if they always get the convention people. Yeah,
that's how you get conventions not welcomed back.
exactly.
Yep.
Because then they have to like plan for like disturbing people to go on that. I think like I also feel like that's also why a lot of hotels will be really out of price for a lot of people, because they try to outprice the people to prevent them from going to the hotel and making it more expensive, which is really bad for business on their side, and also it's terrible for con goers. Now they have to like go to hotels that's really far away and maybe not the most best quality, just because last time there was conventions at a hotel, they messed it up. So now they're less likely to want people to come back. Exactly. So that's pretty much what I have outside of like convention center etiquette. You guys have anything else you want to add on?
Outside the conventions where the fun happens.
What? I will say this though, like, is there like different rules for outside conventions when it comes to cosplayers than inside conventions? Because I see a lot of like cosplayers outside of conventions, like kind of standing around getting pictures taken. Now, I imagine it's because, you know, some of those like are more risque looking like outfits and giant mecha, like crazy monster looking ones. So I'm pretty sure they just can't get inside the building. But is there any other kind of like rules or regulations when it comes to like cosplays outside convention halls? Spice?
Yeah, like etiquette wise or like cosplaying wise?
Like rules for cosplays, because I always think that like there's different rules from inside cosplay, like rules inside like convention like halls and stuff like that, than outside where you see people like going in and out. Like outside the like doors, you'll see other cosplayers taking pictures as well, but they look a lot different. Like either they are more risque or they have like really big items can't fit inside. Is there different rules for those?
I feel like it's just easier to take pictures outside.
Yeah, true.
It's easier to take pictures outside. Yeah. Also, like once you're outside, like depending where you go, you're outside of the convention jurisdiction because you're not, if you like leave the venue or whatever. But
Makes sense. Mostly look up and sitting in the hall. Some cons don't allow it. Do not block emergency exit music.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. My cat had a pillow go right into his favorite spot to sleep, and he was meowing at me saying that, move this pillow so I can sleep there. Had to go away for that.
Aw.
But yeah, no, I like that. Very good rules. Regulate. The next one is mostly just going to be content creation etiquette. This is going to be the last etiquette area to talk about. And this is like kind of something that I'm actually really curious about, because I've done content creation. I actually been paid to do content creation for like a company before. So I actually have a little bit more of a personal experience for this kind of stuff. I think that's really cool. But outside of that, guess just avoid interactions with protesters. Yeah. I don't really see a lot of protesters. Do you see a lot of protesters?
You have it?
Not really.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Really? Is there protesters for anime
Yes.
expos? Why?
They want they think that we are all going to hell, and you know we're being sent by the devil. But anyway,
I never dealt with that kind of stuff, but oh geez, I mean, it sounds like you've dealt with it before. I guess I ignored
And
those
they'll
people.
all
It's just-
day. Like it's a job. I don't know how they do it.
yeah,
They
must
stand
get
outside
hate.
all day. Yeah.
All day.
It's just like, because sometimes they get nasty, and it's like, can you
They
not? We're
do.
just trying to live our best
Yeah,
lives.
like, we're not interrupting, and we're not like interrupting you in your life. Why are you trying to do that with us in our life? Let's enjoy the things
Yeah.
we enjoy. We're not
Just
not
don't
doing
make eye
anything with you.
contact.
Yeah, yeah, just
Right?
heads down. Look away, look away. But yeah, no, I see that. Now, the next part that I want to go into is most of the content creation side of things, because there's a lot more people out there who are trying to do content creation. We talked a little bit about with Maestro here, saying that like, you know, there's going to be people who are going to be coming in, doing a video for a person, and then just like dip out. I was like I got you, I got my worth, I got your worth, and I'm gone. Move on. So these are kind of like etiquettes for content creation. You know, I think people should definitely consider if they want to stream or do videos with people, because there is rules behind that. You just can't just go straight up to someone's like, hey, you want to be a part of a video, you know, or like just shove a camera in their face like, I'm streaming to like 20,000 people, oh my god, you're on camera, you know, kind of situation.
Yeah.
And that's like mostly just like ask before filming people. Like a lot of like, especially in offkai, there's a lot of like people that come in here as VTubers and they do not want their faces be seen. So do
Yeah.
not just like shove a camera in their faces like, look, this is that VTuber you like, what they look like in real life. You know, they do not want that. Do not do that.
Let's not do that. That is so rude.
Exactly,
It is
exactly.
very rude.
Like it's just terrible. It's really like disrespectful. Just make sure you don't. Make sure.
And to kind of build off of that, and a fair warning as well, there are people who will stand around you, like not follow you, but kind of follow you, stand around you and try to listen to your voice, so they can figure out who is who.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
We had issues with that last year, and that was really awkward and really tense. It felt really like tension. Yeah.
Jeez, that's crazy. Like, oh, does that sound like a Gagura? Is that you? Huh? No, that's weird. It just feels like again going over like personal space. Like, please don't.
Yeah. Please don't.
Give him
Booby,
space.
is that you?
Booby! Oh my god, that's totally
Booby.
Booby! Oh my god, it's
Oh
totally
my
you.
god, Booby, is that you?
Oh my god, jeez. The other one is going to be like stuff like don't block the walkways to doing your TikTok dances. I see this a lot. Yeah, I see this a lot.
Oh, I actually see that a lot too.
Yeah, you will see people who kind of
Everyone's
like,
I gotta do it for TikTok.
I gotta do a
Like,
TikTok
oh,
dance.
God,
Watch, I
please.
need to jump on the trend as a cosplayer doing a dance. Whoa! And then like they put a picture.
For the Vine.
They put the like camera down on the tripod. Do the for the Vine. Wow, it's old school right there. It's old school spelling.
Right?
But they will take a picture. I mean, not a picture. They will like put up the tripod of the video, and then they'll stand a little ways back to do their dance. And then, of course, doing that, you are in the way of other people walking around. And some people want to do that because they want like the people behind them walk around them. But it just looks. One is you just in the way of other people, and so you're being kind of rude. So there's corners you can go to. I do see a lot of people that go into like a random corner and do their stuff. Nothing wrong with doing your thing. Just don't do it impeding other people. The next one is just that you keep your equipment manageable. A lot of people, like, I know there's some like professional photographers that walk around with like the entire like film crew on their back with like pictures and stuff like that. Which respect if you guys can do that, and I'm pretty sure you guys like are getting paid to do those kind of things. But man, if you're not in that kind of realm of like professionalism, just stay minimum. You know, like have a backpack, maybe have a tripod, have a battery for your phone, and that's it. You don't need a giant film crew to like take a couple of pictures. You know, unless you're like that's your job to do it, you don't need to bring your entire like setup. Bring to this kind of, you know, just regular camera
Yeah.
usually
Also,
does a pretty good job,
It's expensive with the travel
right?
to bring
So
all that.
Yes.
Exactly, and just a lot to manage too. Again, sometimes when you're taking a picture of someone or doing a film with someone, you kind of have to be kind of quick. So you don't want to like set up all your stuff, wasting their time just to get some like 5-second clip. You know, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Can I knock the tripod over? No, don't do that. Be respectful. Like they might be like, and that's another thing we need to kind of talk about. If someone else is being a dick, don't be a dick back. Like it's really mean.
Be the bigger person.
Be a bigger person. Like just because someone deserves something, don't be an a-hole back to them. I would say that if the person's being known as a dick around things, tell staff members to kind of keep an eye on them, because like they can keep an eye on them and do that. Do not take responsibility. Do not be the police in these kind of things. No, you're there just to enjoy yourself and have fun. Don't let someone else ruin your day by just trying to get back at them, you know? You just move on. If they're being really mean, just tell staff members to keep an eye on them and then move on with your day. You know, don't let them affect you. Don't let them ruin your fun just because they were a-hole to you, okay? Don't be a-hole back, because that doesn't make anyone have fun. No one has fun after that. No matter how you feel like they deserve it.
Get kicked out of the convention.
Exactly. But then that could cause fighting. Because then, again, now you just ruined each other's stuff, you know? I know you was actually joking away. I know what you're talking about, but it just reminded me of that kind of idea. Is that there is some people who kind of want to take the justice route of like, oh, this guy's being an a-hole? Well, let's get back at them. No, don't do that. Don't try and be the hero. Just if they're being an a-hole, just tell staff about it so that you can kind of go on with your life.
That brings up another good point with cosplay, actually. Speaking of heroes and villain characters that people cosplay.
Oh yeah.
You can cosplay a villain character. You can, especially like every now and then, maybe play up the character, but you don't need to be like an actual villain just because you're cosplaying them.
Yeah, don't kayfabe too much, okay? Like, don't be like, oh man, well if I was All Might, I would totally not do this thing. It's like, you don't have to do that. You just be yourself. You can just, it's fun to like act sometimes, but don't take it too liberty. You know, come on.
Right.
And then the next part would be like respect convention filming rules, kind of like what Spice was mentioning. That different cons have different rules when it comes to filming, or where you should place your film equipment and stuff like that. Make sure you read up on that before you do anything like that. Like, if you're going to a panel or going to like a big thing, if it specifically says do not film here, do not film there. Again, it just kind of ruins your like entire experience. You might get a quick clip, or maybe some fun video that you can post and maybe you get a lot of attention on it. But if you don't normally do that kind of stuff, those will just drop off your algorithm and not even be worth it. So don't risk your entire like experience at a con just because you wanted to get a quick like clip in to get viral or something like that. It's not going to be beneficial for you and not be beneficial from your content later on. It just does not work out. Not worth it. Not worth it. Now here's my question I wanted to ask you guys about, because I'm debating on like making content for offkai this year, and I'm going to try and do some fun things. My idea is to like not really go up to like strangers who are cosplaying doing like that, or even the people using the VTuber Research Club, like monitors that walking around. I was thinking about just meeting up with friends who have interviewed before and asking them for the consent of making like a clips, and then kind of doing what this guy is doing with this video, where I just walk around and just streaming it to like a crowd of people, but not really like focus on one person individually, you know? What's your thoughts on that?
I was actually just looking on the website to see if there was, because sorry, my brain pooped a little bit. I was looking on the offkai website to see if there were any terms about filming at offkai.
Oh yeah,
I imagine. Right. I think when you buy the badge, if I remember reading, because I actually read through the whole thing, if I remember correctly, it legitimately has a line talking about in purchasing this, you are agreeing to be filmed at some point.
Yeah,
Or at some point.
Mhm.
Like you've already technically by buying the badge, you've already agreed that it's going to
given
happen.
yeah.
You've
Okay,
given the
okay.
consent. And so
Yeah.
for my tidbit, I'd say, because I'm also maybe thinking about doing that. If you want to do a live stream, good luck with connection. Hopefully it works out.
Yeah,
It
oh
might
God,
just
good
be
luck.
easier
Yep.
to record it, and then you can edit things, especially if you do accidentally like show someone's face for a minute there and you weren't even noticing it. You can then edit it and blur them out.
it. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
so live streams maybe be kind of difficult because of the signals, but like doing an
The
actual
signals,
film
and
of it
then
is
there's a lot of bandwidth that's going to be taken there because there's a lot of you know the VTuber robots.
yeah
There'll be a
the
lot of
VTuber
yes,
research
yes,
like
club.
yeah.
from there.
Yeah.
And so I imagine it's going to be really difficult to like stream yourself, like from your phone or whatnot.
Yes.
Makes
But
sense.
definitely recording is an option.
Yeah.
And again, I'm
Like, make
pretty
a
sure
vlog.
when you got the badge. Yes, vlogging.
Vlogging, yeah.
Love vlogs.
Well, my idea, what I was going to do is that I was going to do like a VTuber interview, like on the spot kind of stuff, where I will have like the person, and then I was going to make a clip. I was going to probably edit this later, but I was going to have them and then the VTuber model on the side, so they kind of like know the same time thing. Again, I would ask for permission before I do any of this kind of stuff. But I would ask them like a question like from my VTuber show, so it's kind of like representing of them being a VTuber on my show, but in real life. So it's kind of adds a little bit nuance to it, but from some familiarity. I'll have a mic too,
Yeah.
like a professional, like one of those kind of cool mics. When I mean mic, a professional mic, I mean like one of those like announcer mics that looks like you would see from like a news anchor. So I have something like that. It'd be cool. So
That'd be fun.
yeah. So I just didn't know if that would be like something I should do, like as content wise. I think it'd be kind of fun, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
Ask and it should be fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Again, ask
Like
for
as
permission.
always, communication
Yeah,
is
just
key.
Yeah.
Communication. I love it. Definitely will keep that in mind. I do want to do like a kind of vlogging kind of thing, but I think I might just keep that with either outside the convention center, or I want to kind of do stationary, where like I won't be moving around a lot. I just find like a spot and then I just like do like a stream and just chat with my thoughts of offkai. That's what I was thinking about doing, but it's my thoughts. Cool. Awesome. Now wrapping it down, we just have pretty much pretty much one last thing I want to talk about, and that is what to bring to cons. Your like con equipment you should bring. So everyone who's new to cons, who are going to be coming to cons, these are the kind of things that we should bring. So I'm gonna rail these out, and you guys give me yay or nay on these, and at the end you guys can add your own to the list. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So the first thing is portable chargers. You need to make sure that
Yay.
you are bringing all your chargers.
Yes.
Hi Yin. Hi Jin. Good to see you.
So it's a
Thank you for the
deal.
follow, Jin. I appreciate it. So portable chargers, your phone will die very quickly, especially if you're like me, who's going to be using it a lot, either to communicate with people, trying to find
Yes.
them, take pictures, films, all that kind of stuff. That you need to have portable
Good
chargers.
luck trying to text people.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
I bet.
again, connection.
Connections will be difficult. What are we watching now? We are doing a con etiquette. If you ever been to a VTuber or anime or TwitchCon, these are kind of behaviors you guys should be doing as unwritten rule. So this is kind of nice little thing. We have some professional people here, lovely people who have experiences behind the scenes when it comes to cosplay, artists, and panels. So if you guys, I'm not gonna go through all of it, but if you want to check it out in the VOD or the YouTube video that's going to eventually be,
Yeah.
you guys can check out that. Yeah, all the fun stuff. Going to the next list is your water bottle. Make sure you bring your own water bottle.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Water
like
bottle.
you need to have like a really good
Dehydrate
long one.
fast.
Exactly. You want to hydrate. Water is extremely important. So the number 2 rule of this entire con etiquette video is make sure you hydrate, because not only that is going to be in the freaking hottest time of the year in summer, but also you're gonna be surrounded by a lot of people. Like this video just shows that you'll be surrounded by a lot of people, and it's gonna be really
Yes.
hot. So make sure you drink plenty of water. Last thing you want to happen is you passing out in front of your favorite content creator, like, oh my god, let me take. you know, just too excited,
if
just
you're-
run out.
If you're a mom friend, you can also bring like those electrolyte packs.
Oh,
Like
yes.
like yeah.
Those are so useful.
They have
Useful.
water,
The
but
IVs,
the
liquid
electrolytes will
IVs.
really help.
Liquid
Yes,
IVs.
yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Expensive though, but definitely worth. Definitely. I went to so many cosplay places in Japan. I lived there. Oh, you live in Japan? That's so cool. I'll be curious of what cosplay is like and like what conventions is like in Japan specifically. I wonder if they're different. That'd be kind of cool to wonder. Maybe next time when we do these kind of convention etiquettes round 2, we can do ones from outside the United States. That'd be kind of cool. Be kind of curious.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Next thing is to bring a first aid kit. You don't really need, I feel like you don't really need a first aid kit at the convention center, but I would definitely recommend bringing one just to your hotel room, just because it's nice to have just in case. Well, really any travel, when you're traveling anywhere, it's just nice to have a first aid kit, just in case.
Yeah, and especially band-aids for toes, for
toes,
walking on
yes.
and in the back of your ankle.
Yeah.
And wait, there was another one I was gonna say with the first aid. I forgot.
Oh no! Well, I hope you remember it. I met Oda Sensei in Japan. Oda Sensei is one of One Piece writers. Oh, that's so cool.
Piece.
That speaks
Never
so
heard of it.
truly for Spell. What?
I was gonna say like your medication. Bring
Oh.
your medication.
Yes.
Yes.
Like ibuprofen,
Even vitamins.
Tylenol, Tums, your vitamins, any prescribed medication that you might.
Yeah, bring
Lactate.
something for
Yes,
upset
why I said-
stomach.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
There's been so many.
Lactate. Yeah, whatever
Yes.
you need to bring for that. Yeah.
100%.
Hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah, and
Hand
sanitizer. Hand sanitizer is
sanitizer.
very important. Very important. Yeah, no, I just
Yes.
realized that. Yeah, another thing that like cons are kind of known for is getting sick afterwards. So many
Con
people.
crud. Yep,
Yep.
con-
So many people get sick after
Oh.
cons
Not
because they
looking
interact
forward to
with
that.
so many people. Most of the people are unhygienic, so that there's gonna be a lot of people that you interact with.
That's why
So
there's
you are
that
sick.
6-2-1 rule.
Back to showering.
Exactly.
6-2-1.
What is
6 hours of
6-2-1?
sleep, 2 showers, 6 hours of sleep, 2 meals, and a shower.
Shower every day. Every day.
6 hours of sleep is asking
Yes.
a lot. I don't know.
No, you got this. I believe you, Spelly. I believe you can do it.
Yeah, minimum. At
Minimum.
least. Yeah,
Minimum.
six-
But yeah, no, agreed 100%. Guys, people get sick very often, and there's a lot of things going around. Please take care of yourselves. Not only with just like making sure that you are healthy. Do not go like you can go to cons if you're not feeling like under the weather, but make sure you wear a mask and make sure you're not going to a lot of public areas. Understandably, and if it's really bad, just stay in your hotel. Try and get better. Please don't try to spread the disease out in all these people. It's really not good for you. It's very rude. Very rude. And then also watch out what you eat, because like no matter what they say in advertisements, the food at cons are not healthy. They're not good for you. They're really bad, and they're not really meals. Like don't consider like con
Yes.
food as
Get an
actual meals.
meal.
Get an actual meal.
Yes.
Because the people think that, oh, I'll just have takoyaki and I'm usually set, right? No, it's not
Perfect.
full meals. Okay, do not. Love
You
it.
mean an energy drink's not a meal?
No, energy drink's not a meal, Spelly.
energy drinks
No,
are
it's
not
not.
a meal.
It's not.
What?
It's not. It's not. Thick, I'm not stinky. We're talking about stinky stuff. I'm no stinky. Took a shower before. Promise. And we're talking about people being stinky at cons. Make sure you wash daily. And wear deodorant.
Yes.
And then don't forget to bring snacks too. That's another thing that's on here. I don't know how. Like, I don't really bring snacks to conventions personally. If I get like a snack craving, I just go buy one of the foods from the convention hallway because it's just a snack for me. And then I'm really hungry, then I just leave and I go to like, I don't know, a sushi joint or a restaurant, a ramen place, which is actually, as I looked up like the areas around convention center, there's actually a lot of food places around convention center you can just like, walk to. So like you don't really need to have to worry about it. So I feel like if you want snacks, convention food. If you do not want, if you want an actual full meal, go outside convention center. But if you do not want to spend too much money there, then yes, you can bring some snacks there. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure there's local grocery stores.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure there's no rule against bringing your own food to the convention center. I'm pretty sure. I think.
Well,
I don't think there is.
I'm not 100%.
They obviously don't bring your own alcohol. They don't bring like.
Some-
No, okay. So depending on the venue, some venues you cannot bring in outside food. They will not let you because they want you to buy their food.
Okay, so I guess that makes sense.
It depends on the venue. Yeah.
Right, that makes sense.
It's not in there.
Oh no.
It's not in their FAQ. What? No.
Well, that's definitely something you should probably mention to the staff people. If that's good. Campus burger time. Let's go. Love it.
Oh yes, campus burgers. Let me tell you, it's like a 5-minute walk from the convention, specifically at offkai. Sorry, I get really excited about this topic. In San Jose, you can even look up San Jose campus burgers. They are like $2 for a full meal.
Oh,
French
geez.
fries, the whole burger. The burger's a decent sized burger. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. It's cheap. Maybe not really great for you, but it is definitely a cheap meal if you're on budget.
Good advice.
Nice.
Good advice. Good notes. And then cards and cash. Make sure you have that for you. I know most places take cards nowadays, but I know cash is still king, especially in
Artist Alley.
Yeah, especially in Artist Alley. So make sure you have that for you guys. Because I know that with artists, if you do take tap to pay, which is usually like something that's like very common over there, they get a hit. They get like a credit card fee.
They get fee, yeah.
So if you bring them cash, they're gonna like you a lot more. I recommend you three visit Japan once in life. So it's good here. There's so much to see, dude. I am way ahead of you. It's been a dream of mine to go to Japan one day. It's been a dream of mine. One day I'll go.
Yeah, it's on my bucket list.
Yeah, my Weeb fantasy will happen one day.
Your anime beach episode.
Yes, my anime beach episode obviously has to be in Japan. That's how.
Yes.
And then
Japan is very nice.
one day I'll go. But yeah, and then of course comfortable food, comfortable shoes. Make sure you have comfortable shoes.
Yes.
You guys will be walking around a lot. Visit Kyoto. Okay, cool. A portable fan. I don't really need one personally, but do you guys like portable fans?
When you're sitting in one place all day, it's nice to have, but
I've seen some like
personally don't really use
fans.
them.
I see some fans in Artist Alley with like the people who are like doing it. I know.
Right.
I've seen it sometimes, but not all.
I guess the other thing is that time, I don't know, I feel like I'm always on the move. Not like physically on the move, but just constantly doing something. I don't even think about it, honestly.
Same here. I don't really.
Oh, I imagine in cosplay it might be really nice to have.
Yeah, cosplay, it's good to have the fan. Yes.
I bet.
Someone make cosplay cooling suits.
Oh.
I heard about that recently. I was like,
Cooling
what?
I don't know.
Well, I imagine it'd probably be good for you because like with cosplay, sometimes you wear a lot of makeup, so you can't really touch yourself or worry about the sweat messing up with your makeup. So I feel like fans would be really important, so that you don't sweat that much those stuff off, you know. So good to know.
That makes sense.
And then of course another one is backup cosplay repair kit. Like again, there's sections that you can take your cosplay to like fix any kind of wardrobe issues, but I feel like it wouldn't hurt to have like a sewing kit or like some of the patchworks or like extra pieces to your cosplay just in case, you know.
Yeah.
Imagine imagine.
Yeah, I agree. I've cosplayed.
I has cosplay. I meant to say I imagine Spice. I don't know, Spice and Spelly. With Spice, you probably bring a lot of your like stuff with you. You know, you probably bring a lot extra like cosplay stuff just in case something like wardrobe happens. You know.
Yeah, and then also just some conventions tend to have like a cosplay repair table, or they'll have like cosplay, like a wandering person who'll help repair your
there's a wandering person. That's cool.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of safety pins. So much safety.
Yes.
Cool. And then now we're near the end of our discussion. You guys, pop quiz. Are you guys ready to answer these questions? No, I'm joking.
It's time for the quiz.
Time for the quiz. But no, the last thing I just want to talk about is just, do you have any funny moments at cons, or any terrible moments at cons that we have not discussed already? You guys want to go into?
I feel like I've talked about a lot of bad moments. I want to think about like a good moment. I mean, there's a lot of fun things that happen. It just kind of sucks that most of my convention experience is working behind a table.
One thing
or like in generally.
Yeah. One thing I would say is that if you are going in, most of the time, like in the very early times of me going to conventions, I did actually go a lot with relationships. I would be dating someone at the time, go to some of the cons. And one of my favorite things to do is to go our separate ways to go buy a gift they think the other person will like and bring it back to each other.
Aww.
It's so sweet, so nice. So I recommend anyone do that. It's just as you walk around and check out different things. Yeah, you should. That way you guys can both like buy each other a gift. You just kind of go your separate ways, buy each other's gift, and then come back and then like cover you guys' eyes and hand it to each other. And then see what the other person got you, to see how much they like.
That's cute. I like that.
That's what I've done. This is a really good idea. I love it. It's a lot of fun. Not only is it just fun to add a little flair, but you kind of do like a survival hunt. It's like, oh man, what do I think this person will like? Oh, this person will like this. Oh, look at that. Oh, this person totally loves this. And it's kind of nice. But also, it just like tightens up the relationship a little bit more by making it so that like the person thinks about you and the things they like. It's kind of nice.
Cute.
This is a nice little happy moment. Wrap up.
Yeah.
Any other like cool things you can think of?
Like I mentioned it before, but honestly, a lot of the things that I really like when I go to conventions typically happen outside of conventions, whether it's hanging out outside the convention, the little parties that they have outside. Like, those are the things that are like I love conventions. I love Artist Alley especially. But I always have my fondest memories outside of the convention, just like chillaxing.
It's the friends we met along the way.
Exactly. It's the friends you meet. That's so cool. I'm so looking forward to it. Most of the times when I go to convention centers, I either meet someone there to have fun with, or that's it. So we only meet at the convention center. We don't really meet outside a convention center. So this could be my very first time I'm going to a convention center that I'm actually going to have most of my fun time outside the convention center, meeting up with friends. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great time.
Yippee!
Yippee! Oh my god, so much fun, so much cool. Awesome. With that said, I just want to end off with a note of that I want everyone to kind of take away from this, is that not only we have a lot of rules and etiquettes that people should go by, but the main TLDR of all this kind of thing is this quote I would like to read to you guys. That is, everyone starts somewhere. The goal isn't to know every single unwritten rule. It's to help make the convention fun, safe, and welcoming to everyone. If you're respectful, patient, and considerate, you're already doing a great job.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Quote.
Agreed, right? Like, you guys don't have to take all of these things from heart. You guys don't have to like write all these down and like be super like sweaty on all this kind of stuff. And again, you don't have to be a police monitor and try and enforce this kind of rules onto other people. Okay? Just use this as a way to kind of indicate like a good baseline of how you should act to cons. But as long as you're respectful, patient, and considerate, and having a great time, and having fun, being safe, you're already doing an amazing job. So continue doing that and enjoy your convention experience.
Yes, enjoy the convention.
Exactly. Have fun. We're moving this nose.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Spell. I'm no clown. It was no more fooling around. No more fooling around. I had to be serious. No more fooling.
Serious.
I gotta be serious. I gotta be so serious. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for joining in. You guys are all freaking amazing. I really appreciate you coming to our con etiquette It was a great time having you guys. We learned a lot about this kind of stuff. The stream actually lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. But I think it was because we had so much to discuss, and I'm glad about that. I'd rather have a lot of information than not enough information. I really hope that people take this as a way of just kind of like adding to the con life for people who are new, or people who would like to share this to other people who want to have an understanding of how things work. I appreciate you guys watching the stream. It was great to see you guys. I really do. And again, I want to do a shout out to our lovely guests here. Thank you so much for giving me your time to come on the show and giving us your personal opinions, experiences, and examples. I really do appreciate it. Where can people find you? Starting with Wild Spice.
You can find me on Twitch at Wild Spice. And I'm on Twitter at Wild Spice VT. And I am pretty much on my other social platforms on Wild Spice VT, unless TikTok is Wild Spice and Twitch is Wild Spice. But yeah, check me out. Woo-woo!
Let's go.
And then Spelly, where people can find you?
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
I am Spelly Dazar over on Twitch and on Blue Sky. Yippee!
Yippee!
Thank you, Trickco.
Of course. Thank you so much for giving me your time. I always love doing these things. I always like finding up new things to do. And because conventions are starting up pretty soon, I thought this was a perfect time to do something like this. I don't know if I'll have this on YouTube very quickly. I actually want to get this like actually edited. So I don't know how long it's going to take for the edit. I don't even know if this will like be quick enough to get for offkai, but I do want to get this like nicely done. So we'll definitely do it. But I want to say again, one more time, thank you so much for coming by and enjoying yourselves and putting your 2 bits in the chat. You are the MVPs. We always love seeing you guys. So thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for all the new followers. I really appreciate seeing you guys. Hopefully see you guys later down the line. And I hope to see you guys at offkai. I'm going to be there, offkai.
Yeah.
I'm super looking forward to it. So I'd love to see you guys. I have my first time going to offkai as a content creator, so I'm super looking forward to that. It's be really cool. And yes, Maestro, you are MVP. So much for me.
I think you're gonna like it, Trickco.
I'm so excited. I've never been to San Jose, California either, so I'm looking forward to it.
Ooh.
Woo! Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Yes.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I've heard it's right next to a beach, and seafood is my jam, so I'm looking forward to some delicious seafood. I love seafood so much. Super excited. Thank you for the stream. Of course, thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate you guys. But we're gonna end it off right here. We'll see you guys later. We're gonna raid out. If you guys would like to use my raid message is this, which is the show must go on. This is not a trick. So if you guys would like to use that, go for it. We're gonna raid out to a lovely person. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My lovely guests, can you guys stick around on Discord just a little bit longer if you don't mind?
Okay.
I appreciate you. Looks like who is like Moi Moi. So let's go raid out to Moi Moi, a lovely cloud VTuber who's playing World of Warcraft. So talk about sweaty. We can definitely make sure that you take a shower after this. I mess with her. Awesome. Thank you so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.